You're looking live at Lakeland Stadium, where tonight Adams Cable Sports will kick off the 2024 high school football season with action in a crossover game between the Carbondale area Chargers and the Chiefs of Lakeland. All brought to you by Adams Cable Service, by the Comfort Doctors, T.E. Spall & Son Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, by Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, with locations at 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street. Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center, by NJS Systems and Controls, Route 6 Mayfield. Jerry's Tire and Auto Service, also brought to you tonight by the White's Crossing Sports Shop, McGovern Insurance Agency, comprehensive coverage with a personal touch, by Nick's Excavating and Paving, and your starting lineups for today's game brought to you by the Roselle Department Store. Alongside Glenn Muskowski, Carly Allison from Adams Cable handling our live stream tonight, and Chris Falls operating camera. I'm Steve Young. Welcome to our telecast. It is a beautiful night here at Lakeland Stadium. Temperatures in the low 70s, and the pregame show continues, provided by the Lakeland Band here tonight as we kick off the 2024 high school football season. Lakeland overall last year, they came in with a record of 1 win and 9 losses. Their only victory was over Carbondale in week number 1, 20-10. And for Carbondale area, 2-8 overall. Glenn, both teams will come into tonight on losing streaks going back to last year. Lakeland on an 8-game regular season losing streak. Carbondale on a 3-game losing streak. We are ready to rock with a brand new season, and here we go.
It is a brand new season, Stephen. It's amazing that it came so quickly. Where does summer go?
It goes quickly.
But I will say this: you got 2 different types of teams here. I believe you have with the Dave Nanowitz, who threw the ball very well last year for Lakeland, and he's got some good receivers. It's going to be the throwing game against the running game of Carbondale, who has some pretty big linemen this year. So it's a new season. The records are 0-0, so we go from there. Let's see who matures faster.
And the expectations are high here tonight for both teams, as they're pretty evenly matched based on experience. And boy, what a crowd we have here tonight at Lakeland as the fans continue to make their way into the stadium. And as we said, a beautiful night for Lakeland last year. Of course, a disappointing year, 1-9 overall. Offensive and defensive lines will lead the way for Lakeland this season. They do have some experience at the skill positions with Nanowitz, Rosenkrantz, and Kuzo, and will look to utilize the experience of the offensive line to lead the way this season. And for Carbondale, of course, 2-8 last year. Carbondale has a veteran and a big offensive line, and they're going to try to use that here tonight against Lakeland. The Chargers do have some talent coming back, but they are young at skill positions. They lack experience, but if those players excel and step up to here tonight, we could have ourselves a dandy ball game.
It should be a good one, because quite honestly, we really don't know where they're coming from yet. We know that a couple of teams have different way of approaching it. As I said before, Carbondale's going to try to pound it, I would think, and I think Nanowitz is going to air it out.
Well, he has definitely has capable receivers. We know that. So for David Nanowitz, he's a junior quarterback. Last year saw a lot of playing time as he got the start after that great football season of 2022 when Lakeland was 12-1 overall. So his key receivers are going to be Chase Rosenkrantz and Luke McFarland. He's a freshman and a very good target. So it's going to be a year when Lakeland, you're going to watch them throw the football, and it should be an interesting matchup here at Lakeland Stadium. We're going to step aside, take a break, and we'll come right back with more pregame highlights after this timeout on Adams Cable High School Football.
Today, we customize everything.
Yeah.
So why not customize your video choices with Echo Stream, the full-featured video service powered by Adams Broadband. Just install the Echo Stream app on your compatible streaming devices. Then watch with features like Look Back and Restart, plus Cloud DVR to record all of your favorite programs. Powered by fast, reliable Adams Broadband and smart Wi-Fi. Customize your video. Call or visit adamscable.com to sign up.
You deserve expert heating, cooling, and plumbing service. So just call Spall. T.E. Spall & Son has been serving northeastern Pennsylvania with expert customer service for 39 years in all phases of residential and commercial heating, cooling, and plumbing. So just call Spall for the expert service you deserve. Visit them at callspall.com. For service, remember, just call Spall. Providing the ultimate in professional service is a tradition at Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, Carbondale. For more than 50 years, families in Carbondale and its surrounding area have used our 2 Hospital Street and 74 North Main Street locations for a traditional service, cremation or memorial services, or a service of personal preference. Contact Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated to handle every detail. Welcome back to Lakeland Stadium, where we are just over 7 minutes remaining until the kickoff of the 2024 high school football season between the Carbondale area Chargers and the Chiefs of Lakeland. With Glenn Muskowski, Steve Young, great to have you on board tonight. As you look down on the field, you can see the junior Chiefs.
All shapes and sizes.
Oh, gosh, they're having a great time.
Yeah.
What an atmosphere here tonight when you take a look at all of the people that are here for this opening night game between the Chargers and Lakeland. And for Carbondale area here tonight, Jeff Arthur in his 4th year, 10 wins and 22 losses. He will not be on the sidelines. Jeff was ejected in last year's season finale at Old Forge, ejected from the ball game and suffered a 3-game suspension, so he will start that tonight. And taking over for him will be Bob Matuszek. So, Glenn, for the first time in 20 years, Bob Matuszek is going to have the reins as acting head coach, and he's really looking forward to it. I know Jeff is probably watching the game right now, so Jeff, we miss you here at the field. Hopefully, Carbondale will have a great game here tonight, and as we move along with the pregame show, we'll also have, by the way, the Call Spall scoreboard, Call Spall play of the game, call of the game coming up in the 4th quarter. So we're really looking forward to this one. A lot of other games going on tonight, Glenn, and one of the key matchups is Valley View and Scranton Prep.
Wow. Terrible time to have that matchup, though, isn't it? You need that in the middle of the season or towards the end where all the marbles are on the table.
Well, you know, it's the way the schedule falls, but how does it get any more exciting than Scranton Prep and, you know, Valley View on opening night? I mean, you have all of the excitement of the season getting underway, but then you've got the 2 heavyweights going at it on opening night. It doesn't get any better than that.
It's sure. I'll tell you, as we're up here in Lakeland, and it is beautiful up here. You start looking at those mountains, Elk Mountain and all the way around here, it's beautiful. But in 4 weeks or 3 weeks, there could be snow here.
But you know what, really? Over the last how many years? They don't get snow here much anymore at Lakeland for football. When was the last time we actually saw snow on the field here at a game? It's been a long time.
It has.
I mean, back in the 80s and through the 90s and 2000s, they played in the snow here, but due to the way the atmospheric conditions have changed, according to the late Jerry Wasilchak.
I can remember being called off because of a storm and lightning when we were here ready to roll.
That was a rainstorm.
Yeah. That's the only time I could say.
Number 15, Cody Miller.
And as you can hear, it is Art Davis on the public address here at Lakeland as the Chiefs will take the field along with the Carbondale area Chargers. And Glenn, this has been billed as the Backyard Brawl. And do you know who came up with that name? A very close friend of yours, Mr. Larry Gabriel Jr. I remember many years ago when he was writing for the Carbondale News, Larry had a headline, Chargers and Chiefs ready for Backyard Brawl. And that's where he coined the phrase, and it stuck.
Yeah.
All this week I heard people talking about the Backyard Brawl, and you can give credit to Larry Gabriel Jr. for coining that phrase.
Boy, he had did such great things in that small newspaper, the Carbondale News, for young kids and local kids, and I mean for the whole area, for Lakeland, for Valley View, for Carbondale especially, Forest City, and even up some of the country schools, Mountain View. And there was always something, and it was always interesting.
Yeah, he wrote the game stories for Carbondale, Lakeland, and all the local schools, but he also had the column Behind the Bench, and you really looked forward to that because he got all of the interesting information behind the scenes of the team, and we really miss his columns, and the Carbondale News, of course, not in publication anymore, but each and every Thursday, you really looked forward to it. So here tonight, it is the Carbondale area Chargers and the Chiefs of Lakeland, the co-captains going out on the field for the coin toss, and we are just about set for the kickoff here at Lakeland Stadium. Temperature right now, as we mentioned, in the low 70s. For the Chiefs, they will have 10 starters returning on offense, and Chiefs had a 20-10 victory in Week 2 over Carbondale area last year, and that was their only victory. Nanowitz, of course, in that game threw for 160 yards and 2 touchdowns. And since 2018, Lakeland is 5-0 against Carbondale area.
Lakeland has won the toss. They're elected to receive, Steve. The officials for tonight's games. The referee, Brian Finnegan. The umpire, John Bonda. Linesman, Jimmy Clancy. Line judge, Alan Finnegan. Side judge, Chris Thomas. Chain official, Paul Sokolowski. And field judge, Vincent Tanana. Some new names. Get some young officials working.
That you stand for the national anthem. Before the national anthem, we ask that we have a moment of silence for the recent passing of our former superintendent, Robert Gigerelli, and for a big part of our football program here in Lakeland over the past few years, Bob Speicher. Thank you. Once again, the privilege of this game was made possible by those who have fought and continue to fight for the freedoms we enjoy. Let us honor and respect their efforts and our country as Abigail Shigelski proudly sings our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And with the beautiful voice of Abigail Shigelski, it is time for high school football. Carbondale area and Lakeland here on Adams Cable in a crossover matchup. Lackawanna League Division II taking on Division III. And now your starting lineups for today's game brought to you by the Roselle Department Store in Carbondale. Roselle offers apparel for the entire family and is your #1 source for school clothing, including uniforms for LaSalle and Holy Cross, and a great selection of spirit wear for Carbondale area. Lakeland, Forest City, and Valley View. Check out Roselle for professional laundry and dry cleaning services. Are you attending a formal affair or a special event? Let the experience of Sam Kalura work for you with a perfectly tailored tuxedo by Sarno & Son. Buy more, spend less, and look great, all at incredible value and style at Roselle Department Store in Carbondale. And we will have the starting lineups for you as Carbondale won the toss, and I believe, deferred to the second half.
No, Lakeland won the toss.
Lakeland won the toss. They deferred to the second half. And the Chargers will tee it up and kick off to Lakeland.
Number 12, Jake Rossler.
Jake Rossler will tee it up. He is a 5'9", 130-pound senior. And two are deep for Lakeland, Rocco Spataro and Noah Kuzo, the return team for the Chiefs. So here we go, ready for the season opener at Lakeland Stadium. Great to have you on board tonight here on Adams Cable. And here comes Jake Rossler, and this is a relatively short kick, and it is picked up by an upback by Lakeland.
Dylan Loomis on the return.
Dylan Loomis with the return and gives Lakeland excellent field position. And the Chiefs will bring their offense onto the field for the first time here in 2024. For the Chiefs, on offense, brought to you by Roselle Department Store. Cody Miller at tight end, Jaden Pokalimba at split end, Cole Hastings at left tackle. At right tackle, Weston Loomis, Noah Schaefer at left guard, Austin Tuttle at right guard, Ethan Kilmer at center. David Nanowitz will quarterback the Chiefs, Caden Kuzo at tailback, and Chase Rosenkrantz will line up as flanker.
We have something crazy going already. Empty backfield.
And it will be Nanowitz to keep the football, and he is going to turn it upfield and gets across midfield, and then it's dropped at the Carbondale 48-yard line.
Well, he was hit at the line of scrimmage, but you got to grab them and knock them down. You got to hold those feet.
So the second down play coming up for the Chiefs. We'll give you the defensive alignment for Carbondale in just a moment, brought to you by Roselle Department Store. One thing about Lakeland, they are going to show you a lot of different formations here tonight. Last year, Carbondale defensively gave up 27 points a ball game, as Nanowitz will face second down and 5 yards to go. Nanowitz with plenty of time to throw. He's looking long. He has a man wide open, and Rosenkrantz could not come up with the catch. A little bit underthrown inside the 5-yard line.
He was there. He was open, just a little too far.
Your call, Spall. Game time weather. Right now it is partly cloudy, temperature of 72 degrees, humidity 51%. Relatively no wind right now, and overnight partly cloudy and a low temperature of 52 degrees. Third down and 5 for the Chiefs at the Carbondale 48 with just about 1 minute gone by here in the first quarter. Nanowitz with time, fires, no, off the mark. Luke McFarland, the freshman, the intended receiver on the far side.
Looks like they're going to go. I would say they're going to go for it.
Well, fourth down coming up for Lakeland. Ineligible receiver downfield. That was declined by the Chargers, and it will bring up fourth down. And head coach Dave Nanowitz will elect to, I think he's going to bring the punting unit on.
That's smart.
Dave thought about it, just inside Carbondale territory. So Ryan Bianchi will get set to kick it away, and we do have a timeout on the field.
Timeout, Carbondale.
Chargers call a timeout with a minute gone by here in the first quarter as we are scoreless as we go to a break.
When you
need collision repair? Rely on Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center to restore your vehicle to its original condition. Beston's is a full-service, state-of-the-art collision repair center where customer satisfaction is the #1 priority. Their motto at Beston's: every job is perfect or it doesn't leave the shop. Beston's Collision Center in Carbondale, the trusted name in collision repair in northeastern Pennsylvania. What does it mean to be an expert? Does it mean getting the job done right? Or being able to pinpoint a problem and quickly find a solution? Whatever the meaning, the team in NJS are your experts in hydraulic and pneumatic components. So whether you need a custom hose built on the spot or a cylinder repaired from the ground up, the experts at NJS are there when you need them. And with the area's largest hose and fittings warehouse, NJS has thousands of the parts you need in stock and ready to go. NJS, Route 6 Mayfield, online at njsco.com. NJS is proud to call this area home and proud to sponsor our area athletes on Adams Cable Channel 7. It is 4th down and 5 for Lakeland as Nanowitz will be flushed out of the pocket. He's looking for that first down, slides at about the 43. He'll be very close to a first down. It's going to be very important where this football is spotted.
Yeah, I think, yeah, he got it.
Just got it. So, by virtue of the first down, Lakeland will sustain the drive with 10:39 remaining here in first quarter action, as David Nanowitz will survey the defense of the Chargers. Nanowitz on the handoff, and they advance the football as Kuzo will take the handoff and advance it to the 40 for a short gain. For Carbondale defensively, brought to you by Roselle Department Store. Jaquest Kirby at defensive end, along with Connor Sansky. He's a transfer from Riverside. Jaden Keller at left tackle. Elijah Howdershield at right tackle. Max Zerbis at nose guard. Ethan Bruin and Jordan Myers are the linebackers. Francisco Roman at the strong corner. Daniel Gonzalez at the weak side corner. The strong safety is Isaiah Kilmer, and Jake Rossler is your free safety in the defensive alignment for the Chargers. 2nd and 8 after a 2-yard gain for the Chiefs. And here's Nanowitz ready to go, and he will hand it off, and that is Caden Kuzo to about the 35 of Carbondale.
Brought down by Ethan Bruin. Gain of 5 brings up 33.
Steve, it looks like Lakeland's got a little bit more speed than Carbondale out there, and looks like they're trying to use it to their benefit.
Well, definitely Rosenkrantz and McFarland have a lot of speed, and Nanowitz, well over 6 feet, gets a very good view of the defense as Nanowitz will keep the football and struggles to about the 32-yard line. He might be just shy of a first down. And Lakeland will be in another 4th down situation. Let's check the spot. First down.
First down.
Well, these two teams have been playing forever. Glenn, I know as a young child, my parents would have the games on the radio, and they were playing games at Mayfield Community Field.
Mm-hmm.
I would listen to them on the radio.
Carbondale at Russell Park.
Yeah, Carbondale would play at Russell Park under the lights. And boy, was it cold back there with that famous pond.
I threw a few softballs in that pond in my career, Steve.
Evidently, you were not a good pitcher then.
No, I was going from left field in the softball game.
First down and 10 as the Chiefs run the football. Now, Nanowitz lost his helmet, so he will be forced to come to the near sideline and come out for one play. And he will be backed up there by Rocco Spataro, freshman quarterback, and there's a familiar name, Spataro.
Wow. Remember, a couple of years ago.
And this young athlete is very good, according to coaches around the area. Great athletic ability, and he will run the offense here on the 2nd down play. Rosenkrantz in motion, and Spataro will keep the football and drives inside the 30-yard line.
Rocco Spataro on the carry.
And Spataro will check out of the Lakeland lineup as Nanowitz will check back in. This is just what Lakeland wanted. They wanted to sustain a drive, and they've got the Carbondale defense right now on its heels with exactly 8 minutes to play here in the first quarter. We are scoreless here at Lakeland Stadium. 3rd down and 8. Nanowitz with plenty of time unloads the football, and McFarland, does he have it? Touchdown.
Wow, great catch.
Nanowitz to McFarland.
Luke McFarland, the freshman, a great target for David Nanowitz. And with 7:43 to play in this first quarter, the Chiefs jump off to a 6-0 advantage. Well, a very impressive drive by Lakeland to get on the scoreboard early. And it will be senior Ryan Bianchi for the point after touchdown out of the hold of Rocco Spataro. And he knocks it through. 7-0 Lakeland as we go to a break here on Adams Cable High School Football 2024.
What does it mean to be an expert? Does it mean getting the job done right? Or being able to pinpoint a problem and quickly find a solution? Whatever the meaning, the team in NJS are your experts in hydraulic and pneumatic components. So whether you need a custom hose built on the spot or a cylinder repaired from the ground up, the experts at NJS are there when you need them. And with the area's largest hose and fittings warehouse, NJS has thousands of the parts you need in stock and ready to go. NJS, Route 6 Mayfield, online at njsco.com. NJS is proud to call this area home and proud to sponsor our area athletes on Adams Cable.
When it comes to keeping your vehicle maintained and problem-free, Jerry's Tire and Auto Service in Carbondale has you covered. Call Jerry's for brake service, oil changes, state inspections, quality tires, wheel alignment, and rotation to enhance your vehicle's performance.
I'm Jerry Jablanowski. Call 282 Tire for dependable automotive service and name brand tires at Jerry's Tire and Auto Service in Carbondale.
Welcome back to Lakeland Stadium, where the Chiefs have jumped out to a 7-0 lead over the Chargers. Here's this kickoff, and it will go into the end zone for a touchback and come out to the 20-yard line, and that's where the Charger offense will set up shop for the first time this season. And for Carbondale offensively at tight end, Keegan Kuna Jr., Daniel Gonzalez at split end, Chase Roach at left tackle, Jaden Keller at right tackle, Connor Sansky at left guard, Elijah Howdershield at right guard, Matteo Spinelli will be the center, Cole Bichetti, the freshman, 6'2" and 150, will quarterback the Carbondale offense, Jordan Myers in the backfield, and Jake Rossler will line up as flanker. Gonzalez comes out wide on the near side of the field as Bichetti will go up under center, and out of the I formation, Carbondale will run the football. Looks like Myers, but Lakeland will be right there to shut him down.
Jordan Myers on the carry.
That's gonna be a battle underneath in that interior line tonight, Steve.
Well, you've got two teams with sizable offensive and defensive lines, and this game is definitely going to be won at the line of scrimmage.
Well, going back to that touchdown pass, height does matter.
Absolutely.
He was up there just enough, high enough to get that ball before the defender could get their hands on it.
Bichetti on 2nd down and 11 from the Charger 19-yard line. They'll run it again, and once again, Lakeland defensively is there to shut it down. It might have been Ethan Bruin on the carry, and it was.
Ethan Bruin on the carry, brought down by David Nanowitz.
So for Carbondale and acting head coach Bob Matuszek, they're electing to run the football and pound it, but on the first couple of plays, no success, and that will bring up a 3rd down and long situation, 3rd and 11. 6:25 to play here in this first quarter, and Lakeland up 7-0. Bichetti almost lost the handle on it. The rush is on. Bichetti doing a good job, will come to the near sideline, turns it upfield, and then is out of bounds across the 30.
Depends on where they spot it. No, it's not enough.
Well, for Cole Bichetti, a freshman, showed a lot of composure after that bit of a high snap. And coming to the near side of the field. Have to see where they're going to spot this football.
According to where that referee, wow, that looked like it was a lot closer to the 30-yard line than where he said they stepped out. What do we got going here? Do you see a flag?
No, they're still talking it over, I believe. Well, every official seems to be having a chat with somebody. Just a matter of where will the official spot be. As play is halted here in the first quarter with 6:10 remaining in.
Holding.
Wow. Boy, that negates a great run by freshman quarterback Cole Bichetti. Now we'll see if they could duplicate that and possibly sustain the drive, but they're going to face third down now and 13 yards to go.
Now, I don't get it. If was the hold where? Because they only moved that marker back 2 yards.
From the 17-yard line, Matteo Spinelli will lead Carbondale to the line of scrimmage, as Daniel Gonzalez will be wide on the top of your screen, along with Jake Rossler and the I formation in the backfield. Bichetti rolling out on the run, fires the pass. It's intercepted, picked off right there by Lakeland, and they will score once again.
Jacobs to the house on the interception.
Big interception for the Chiefs, and they now lead 13-0. Now for Lakeland, their defense has been stellar thus far in this ballgame, and they've taken advantage of every situation. As Ryan Bianchi once again will try for the extra point out of the hold of Rocco Spataro. And this kick will give Lakeland a 14-0 lead with 6:01 to play here in the first quarter as we go to a break on Adams Cable High School Football.
The White's Crossing Sports Shop, Canaan Street in Carbondale, is the leading authority for the outdoors in northeastern Pennsylvania. Visit them for a complete line of archery accessories, hunting and fishing licenses, live bait, fishing tackle, and LEM meat processing supplies. Call 570-282-4699 and be sure to check out their Facebook page. Finding that unique seasonal outdoor item has never been easier with help from Tom and the staff at the White's Crossing Sports Shop.
Well, folks, archery season opens Saturday, October 5th, and the White's Crossing Sports Shop has all the accessories you need, including archery licenses and a full line of crossbows, targets, tree stands, and much more. Check it out at the White's Crossing Sports Shop, and be sure to stop by and talk to Tom. He'll get you set up with everything you need to make archery season a successful one. Chiefs with a 14-0 advantage with just over 6 to play here in quarter number 1 at Lakeland Stadium. And in this series, oh gosh, you go back to we could go all the way back to 2007, and we'll run down some of those games periodically for you. But Lakeland has won the last 5 since 2018.
Now what do we have here, Steve?
Well, there had to be a penalty against Lakeland or against Carbondale, because Lakeland is going to be kicking off from the 45-yard line of the Chargers.
Boy, Carbondale put themselves in a hole in a hurry, didn't they?
Yeah, that's what you didn't want to do on opening night with a relatively young team at the skilled positions, as Bianchi is going to kick this one almost into the parking lot out of the end zone. Carbondale will take over possession of the football at its own 20-yard line, first down and 10. Now the Lakeland defense playing well thus far. At left end, David Nanowitz, Cody Miller at right end, Weston Loomis, Ethan Kilmer at right tackle, Chris Shimola, who led the team in tackles in 2023 at linebacker, along with Dylan Loomis. Jaden Pokalemba at left corner, Calvin Gums Jacobs at right corner, Caden Kuzo at strong safety, Rocco Spataro at weak side safety, and Chase Rosenkrantz is your free safety. So Carbondale with a lot of work to do. They have to try to generate some kind of offensive attack, because they have not had an answer thus far for the Lakeland defense. As Bichetti will hand off the football, and they will go with the ground game, and they pounded up the middle. That was Ethan Bruin. Last year, Bruin, as a junior, 67 carries, 288 yards, and 3 touchdowns.
Tackled by Bill Loomis. Gain of 3 brings up 2nd and 7.
Lakeland so far this quarter, really, Carbondale's not moving the ball at all. They had that one breakaway, and of course the penalty killed them.
On the Colts ball scoreboard with 5:25 remaining here in the first quarter, it is Lakeland up 14-0 as the Chargers will face 2nd and 7. And Bichetti, little pass out in the flat, and looked like Gonzalez.
Pass complete to Jake Rossler.
Jake Rossler, excuse me.
Brought down by Rocco Spataro.
Now for Carbondale, they lost a pretty good runner, Anthony Prince. He transferred to prep. Last year, Prince, as a freshman, 164 rushing attempts, 668 yards, 7 touchdowns. He had 7 catches for 38 yards, 2 extra points. He scored a total of 44 points, and that is definitely a huge loss for Carbondale, because when you run for almost 700 yards as a freshman, that would have made Carbondale a real threat with the running game, but he did transfer. But Carbondale did get a transfer from Riverside in left guard Connor Sansky, a 5'11", 200-pound senior.
Oh, yeah, another penalty here. I don't. It seems like it's like a big. I don't know out there. Referees don't seem to know what's going on.
First down from the 41-yard line as Carbondale tries to run the football, and looks like Bruin popped on the play near the line of scrimmage. I'll tell you something, Glenn. This Lakeland defense right now, they were ready for the task coming into opening night.
Look, they certainly look that way.
Now for Carbondale, they have to find a way to soften up this Lakeland defense. And trying to run the football.
That was a tough pass to make. That out in the flat there, Lakeland, who had that covered well, and of course it resulted in a touchdown, but for an interception.
2nd down and 11 as we near 4 minutes to play here in the first quarter. As Bichetti fires the pass near side, and it's incomplete, intended for Jordan Myers.
Bichetti pass intended for Jordan Myers, falls incomplete. Bring up 3rd.
Well, Glenn, how exciting is it for a freshman to get the start in a high school football game like Cole Bichetti here tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, that has to be exciting. And
yeah, well,
I mean,
sure.
And for a player like Bichetti, you have to realize the game is very quick right now. And the more he plays as every game goes by, the game will slow down for him, as it did for David Nanowitz. Last year, Nanowitz in the early going, you know, if you read any of the newspaper articles, he would say how quick the game was moving, but it did slow down for him as he gained more experience. Yep, there's another penalty, delay of game against the Chargers.
After the penalty, it'll be 3rd and 16.
Wow.
So Carbondale putting themselves behind the 8 ball here early.
They are in disarray out there.
3rd down and 16 yards to go, as Gonzalez and Jake Rossler will be wideouts on the near side. Toss play goes to Myers, and Myers is caught on the play by the Lakeland defense. Strung out with nowhere to go.
Jordan Myers on the carry, brought down by Caden Kuzo.
Caden Kuzo and company leading the way with the defensive pursuit for the Chiefs.
The difference I see quickly here is when Carbondale tried to run that around the right side, running back stopped. Can't stop. And Lakeland just pursued him, and that was it, a loss of 2 yards.
Rossler the punt.
Jake Rossler into punt for the Chargers, just inside his own 20. Good punt. It is Rosenkrantz from his own 35. Rosenkrantz with some great moves and speed is run out of bounds in front of the Carbondale bench. Well, that was good coverage on the special team for the Chargers, because you don't want Rosenkrantz to get untracked.
First down, Lakeland.
.3:17 to play here in the first quarter. Great to have you with us tonight here on Adams Cable, high school football. Opening night 2024, always exciting. And as the sun begins to set behind the mountain, you could feel it's beginning to cool off. See some of the sweatshirts coming out in the stands. As the Chiefs will go back on the offensive attack, 1st down and 10, near their own 43-yard line. Nanowitz steps up in the pocket. He fires, and he's looking for Rosenkrantz. It is intercepted, and a flag on the play. Right there for Carbondale was free safety Jake Rossler to pick it off.
I have a funny feeling this is going to go against Carbondale. That flag came in awful late.
Well, the officials will talk it over once again. Let's wait for the word from the field.
Pass interference against Carbondale.
Yeah, Chargers get hit with that pass interference call.
That flag came in real late.
Well, we do have
and it wasn't thrown real hard. It was thrown underhand. Just threw it on the ground. So I don't know. That thing was up for grabs. That was aired out pretty good, but it was well covered. But you can't make those mistakes.
From the Carbondale 41, Lakeland with a 14-0 lead on the Call Spall scoreboard with 3:07 to play here in the first quarter. As Nanowitz, that's going to be a illegal procedure against the Chiefs.
False start against the Chiefs.
Well,
Gonna be first
Glenn,
and
we
15.
do have an update in high school football. Scranton Prep leading Valley View 14-0 in the first quarter.
Oh. Interesting.
Lakeland with a first down and 15 yards to go. And it will go directly to Spataro. And
Spataro on the keeper.
strung out on the play. Defensively coming up, leading the way with the pursuit was Ethan Bruin from his linebacker spot for the Carbondale defense. Now, last year, Lakeland averaged 12 points a ball game. And defensively, they were giving up about 38 points a ball game. Carbondale, of course, they struggled, averaging only 10 a ball game. And they gave up about 27, so both teams were basically the same statistically. And with 2:38 on the clock here at Lakeland Stadium in the first quarter, Lakeland will go to work facing second down and about 13 yards to go.
Oh. There's another deal. What's going on out here?
Glenn, opening night. Usually opening night, we have a very long football game due to penalties and sometimes players getting dehydrated. So, as Nanowitz is ready to rock and will step back in the pocket and fires, and oh, what a pass and catch by McFarland.
Oh.
That was the pass. Complete to McFarland.
Flag on the play. Little out pattern by McFarland. Now, David Nanowitz looks like a totally different quarterback this season. Did a lot of work in the offseason, working on his game, and boy, it really paid dividends thus far.
He's throwing some BBs out there. I'll tell you, McFarland, his height is going to pay big dividends for Lakeland. He's up there where those defenders can't get near the ball.
Yeah. You have that advantage. You keep working on it. So
against the Chargers.
Penalty against Carbondale.
Wow, another 15-yarder. Wow.
And with that penalty, it will give the Chiefs a new set of downs as we near 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter on the call ball scoreboard. And Lakeland up 14-0. Nanowitz looking for more. He will hand it off. Kuzo takes it and then is whacked on the play. Coming up was Max Urbis, nose guard, 6'2", 265, and a senior.
Well, that's the first time we've heard of him today. Yeah, he's a player from Forest City who came down to play football, and according to everything I hear about it, he's really enjoying it. He wishes that he came 2 years ahead of time.
Yeah. That's how much he's enjoying it.
Yes.
And with that co-op program, I mean, he's right there on the nose and really anchors that defense. And once again, Lakeland will run the football. And Kuzo, the ball carrier.
Kenny Kuzo on the carry, brought down by Connor Sansky and Isaiah Tillman.
Kuzo will check out of the Lakeland lineup and come to the near sideline. And the Chiefs right now ready to rock offensively with a 14-point lead and looking for more. From the 11-yard line, third down and 2 yards to go. Nanowitz will keep. There he goes, finds a seam, and he will he'll be close to the first down, let's put it that way. And yes, he's got it. Well, Lakeland right now hitting on all cylinders in this ball game, taking advantage of miscues by the Carbondale defense And offensively, they've looked very good.
And 45 yards in penalties.
First down and goal for Lakeland from the 6. Nanowitz will hand it off. Will go with a handoff along the left side.
David Nanowitz pass complete to Cody Miller.
Pass. Miller.
That was
Miller came up with that.
Pass. It was a pass. Good fake.
Yeah, the fake, I bought it, Glenn, just so you know that. And the final seconds will tick away here at Lakeland Stadium as the Chiefs will take a 14-point lead at the end of the first quarter as we go to a break here on Adams Cable High School Football.
Insurance is more than just a policy. It's knowing that you are properly covered to protect all the assets you have worked so hard to acquire over the years. For over 50 years, McGovern Insurance has fulfilled the needs and expectations of families and businesses in the greater Carbondale area. McGovern Insurance Agency specializes in auto, home, commercial, and life insurance. Call for a competitive quote and superior service at 282-1170. Your protection comes first at McGovern Insurance Agency, 26th Avenue, Carbondale. Nick's Excavating and Paving of Carbondale is committed to providing professional service in residential and commercial excavating, land clearing and demolition, foundations, driveways, sidewalks, and utility lines. Enhance your property with new paving and seal coating, mulch, or stone. For expert service on your next project, count on Nick's Excavating and Paving Carbondale.
Back at Lakeland Stadium, where the Chiefs are out to a 14-0 lead over the Carbondale area Chargers. Second quarter just getting underway, and the Chiefs now looking at second down and goal from the 3-yard line. Nanowitz will hand it off, and this play goes nowhere. That was Noah Kuzo, I believe, getting the call.
Noah Kuzo on the carry. Brought down by Isaiah Kilmer.
So as we open up the second quarter of play with the Chiefs up 14-0,
third and goal from the 5-yard line.
Carbondale, they've been on the field a long time defensively, Glenn, and you know it's going to take its toll eventually.
It sure is. It's they just can't get started. Every time they've gotten at least a little bit, a penalty has nullified it. Whatever happened, it's just a sad thing. They just can't get started. They really can't get going.
Third down and goal from the 5-yard line for the Chiefs. This time, Nanowitz up under center, lost the handle on the football, picked it up, and will fall forward for a yard or two on the play.
Brought down by Jaquez Kirby.
So fourth down coming up for Lakeland. And Glenn, right here, if Carbondale can come up with a defensive stand,
I'm surprised Lakeland didn't kick the field goal. Oh, they are going to try it.
Now they will.
Okay.
As Ryan Bianchi.
He has a pretty good foot.
Here's Bianchi's kick. It is good.
It is good.
20-yarder for Ryan Bianchi. And the Chiefs come away with points as they lead 17-0 over Carbondale as we step aside on Adams Cable High School Football.
Today, we customize everything. So why not customize your video choices with Echo Stream, the full-featured video service powered by Adams Broadband. Just install the Echo Stream app on your compatible streaming devices. Then watch, with features like Look Back and Restart, plus Cloud DVR to record all of your favorite programs. Powered by fast, reliable Adams Broadband and smart Wi-Fi. Customize your video. Call or visit adamscable.com to sign up.
You deserve expert heating, cooling, and plumbing service. So just call Spall. T.E. Spall & Son has been serving northeastern Pennsylvania with expert customer service for 39 years in all phases of residential and commercial heating, cooling, and plumbing. So just call Spall for the expert service you deserve. Visit them at callspall.com. For service, remember, just call Spall.
Back at Lakeland Stadium alongside Glenn Muskowski, Steve Young. Great to have you with us tonight for the kickoff of the 2024 high school football season, and the Chiefs are rolling thus far, up 17-0. Here's Bianchi's kick. It's going to be a sidewinder and roll out of bounds near the 10-yard line.
Now, this game is not over by no means, but Carbondale has to find a way to get some offense going here. So far, the Lakeland defensive line has really put the kibosh to their game plan.
End of the first quarter of play. Prep in front of Valley View, 13-0. And on the call, Spall scoreboard with 10:45 to play here. Carbondale trailing, and they will go to work offensively and start this possession from their own 35-yard line. And we'll see if Carbondale can come up with an answer for this tenacious Lakeland defense thus far, as Cole Bicchetti will step up under center. And Bicchetti will hand it off, and Bruin met there by the Lakeland defense. Weston Loomis leading the way with the pursuit.
Brought down by Weston Loomis. Get a one on the
The Lakeland defensive line seems to be just shoving off those blockers, and they're not holding their blocks long enough for the running back to get through the line. So Lakeland is really playing very, very good, solid run defense.
I think Lakeland is definitely keying on the run game.
Yeah.
They know Carbondale is going to run the football. As Bicchetti will hand it off once again, and they test the defense, and this time Loomis is in there again. Cole Hastings helping out on the play. Hastings is a sophomore wearing number 66.
Jordan Myers out of carry.
As the senior tailback, Jordan Myers, got the call. And Carbondale now will look down the barrel of third down and 7 yards to go.
Charlie McCollum. Get it, 2 brings up 37.
And now we do have a timeout call by Carbondale with 9:13 to play here in the first half. On the call, Spall scoreboard. Lakeland up by 17 as we step aside and go to a break.
Providing the ultimate in professional service is a tradition at Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, Carbondale. For more than 50 years, families in Carbondale and its surrounding area have used our 2 Hospital Street and 74 North Main Street locations for a traditional service, cremation or memorial services, or a service of personal preference. Contact Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated to handle every detail. When you need collision repair, rely on Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center to restore your vehicle to its original condition. Beston's is a full-service, state-of-the-art collision repair center where customer satisfaction is the #1 priority. Their motto at Beston's, every job is perfect or it doesn't leave the shop. Beston's Collision Center in Carbondale, the trusted name in collision repair in northeastern Pennsylvania.
Well, folks, when you see Anthony Beston, tell him we send great wishes to him. They do fantastic work. What a great group of people they have down at Beston's Body Shop. Quality collision repair is another penalty marker will come out on the play. Now the official will pick it up, so obviously nope, they're going to move it back. Wow. Well, somehow Carbondale is going to have to find a way to stop these penalties from coming their way. On 3rd down and 12 now from the 33-yard line. Carbondale set to work on a little bit of a delayed handoff. This play goes nowhere. Looks like Myers got the call, and he was caught quickly by the defense of Lakeland. So it's going to be 3 and out for the Chargers once again. Unable to generate any kind of offensive attack. And Jake Rossler will come on to punt for Carbondale. And a game-breaking threat, Chase Rosenkrantz, awaiting the punt just inside his own 40. And Carbondale will let the football roll as it gets a Charger roll and is blown dead at the 37-yard line, and the Chiefs will go back on offense with a 17-point lead with 8:23 remaining here in this first half on the Call Spall scoreboard. Glad you could join us for Adams Cable High School football here tonight. Well, we mentioned these two teams have been playing forever, dating back to Mayfield Community Field. 2018, Lakeland won 14-12. 2019, 45-14, and 21, 33-14. 22, 52-7, and last year, of course, a 20-10 win. Rosenkrantz on the reception and falls across the 45-yard line. In 2014 and 15, two teams did not play. Carbondale had a little bit of a run going in 2012 and 13. They won in 2012 in overtime, 20-14, and then in 2013, they won 27-0, and then Lakeland won 13-9 in the Class 2 in the District 2 Class 2A semifinal. Lakeland will run the football, but right there to shut it down was the Carbondale defense. Chase Roach making the tackle. 5'11", 240-pound sophomore.
One brings up 31.
Yeah, you can go on and on on with all those games.
Really? Carbondale took 2 back in 2017, Glenn, 30-14, and then in a playoff game, 30-20. But last 5 years, it has been Lakeland on a roll. Now we have a player down, Cole Hastings. Let's check this. Elijah Howdershield for Carbondale area. 6 foot, 240-pound senior down on the play. And play will be halted on the Call Spall scoreboard with 7:15 remaining in the half, and Lakeland up 17-0. Now, ironically, folks, the way the schedule fell this year, this was all based on Glenn's golf schedule, by the way. No,
not this year.
I'm only kidding.
Not this year.
Not the way you're playing,
not
right?
This year. Not this. There's nothing based on this year.
Folks, if anybody can help Glenn with his golf game, give him a call, okay? Because he's really struggling. What, the last month or not the whole season, the last month, right?
It's been a while.
So what we're trying to say is he's in a slump.
Yeah, to say the least.
Our next broadcast or telecast will be on September 27th. We will be back here at Lakeland when the Chiefs will take on Dunmore. Then on Friday, October 4th, as Lakeland will host Honesdale. On Friday, October 11th, we will travel to Western Wayne for the Chiefs and the Wildcats, and then go back to Carbondale on Friday, October 18th, as the Sabres will be in town to take on the Chargers. And Carbondale will host Old Forge on Friday, October 25th. Boy, that's an old rivalry going back many years, Carbondale and Old Forge, and we will have that telecast for you here on Adams Cable. Well, 17-0. It was 14-0 at the end of the first quarter. The Chiefs added a field goal in quarter number 2, and they are up by 17. Yeah, good sign right there for Carbondale area, as Elijah Houdershield will come off the field under his own power. And he seems to be okay. We'll see how many plays he is out of the game for. Hopefully he'll get back in, because he is a very important part of that Carbondale offensive line at 6 foot and 240 pounds and a senior.
Riverside up 13-3 over Dunmore in the second quarter.
Ooh, you heard that score?
Yeah, a lot of surprises thus far in high school football on opening night. 7 minutes remaining in the first half here at Lakeland Stadium. And David Nanowitz will hand it off, and Kuzo tripped up and ends up right at midfield.
Kuzo on the carry. Brought down by Ethan Bruin. Not till Lakeland. First down.
So the Chiefs with another first down, and they will sustain the drive at the 49-yard line. Dave Pawarczyk in his 6th year as head coach here at Lakeland with a career mark of 33 wins and 19 losses. As Nanowitz will fire the pass.
Oh, a good tackle.
And a very good tackle right there.
Brought down by Francisco Roman in the backfield.
So that play went nowhere for Lakeland, as Francisco Roman, a
5'6",
140-pound sophomore, coming up to make the tackle. Loss on the play for the Chiefs. That results in second down and 15. They'll have 2 wideouts on the near side, as David Nanowitz will work out of the shotgun once again. And I think we're going to have a timeout called by Lakeland.
Timeout Lakeland.
With 5:39 remaining here in this first half on the Colts Ball scoreboard, and Lakeland out to a 17-0 lead over the Chargers.
What does it mean to be an expert? Does it mean getting the job done right, or being able to pinpoint a problem and quickly find a solution? Whatever the meaning, the team in NJS are your experts in hydraulic and pneumatic components. So whether you need a custom hose built on the spot or a cylinder repaired from the ground up, the experts at NJS are there when you need them. And with the area's largest hose and fittings warehouse, NJS has thousands of the parts you need in stock and ready to go. NJS, Route 6 Mayfield, online at njsco.com. NJS is proud to call this area home and proud to sponsor our area athletes on Adams Cable.
NJS Systems and Controls with their big brand new building on Route 6 in Mayfield. Very impressive. They could handle any kind of cylinder repair. They can design and build a machine from the ground up. I've seen it, folks. Very impressive. They have the technology, and they're moving into the future. So when you see Nick Cerniak or Chris or any of the great staff, tell them the sports team here on Adams Cable said hello. It is Lakeland, 2nd down and 15, and Nanowitz goes down on the play as the Chargers nail him.
Great pursuit. Finally, they broke through that defensive line.
Hell, that's what they needed. Sometimes when a defense is struggling, Glenn, they need that big play, and maybe they will come to life here as for the first time in the ball game, Lakeland will face 3rd down and, wow, 3rd down and about 23 yards to go.
And Nanowitz can throw that ball that far, so Carbondale better be awake here.
Nanowitz will, oh, here comes the rush again, and Nanowitz is sacked. Looks like Chase Roach was in there. Chase Roach, 5'11", 240-pound sophomore, came in to whack Nanowitz.
Wow, that was two
And this is 4th
players.
down, yeah. 2 great defensive plays will force Lakeland to punt.
Lots of 5 on the play.
Their punter is Bianchi also, right?
Now, 4th down and 28. Ryan Bianchi will boot it away for the Chiefs.
What's this?
Delay game against the Chiefs.
Yeah, that will set Lakeland back 5, so Chiefs a little bit unorganized now. And the 5-yard penalty will move the football back to the 26-yard line. Ethan Bruin awaiting the punt. Looks like Rossler may be
he's
the
down.
up bat.
He's down.
Yeah, his knee touched. So once that happens, Lakeland will have the football.
So that's another loss of what? 5, 10, another 15-yard loss. And who do you give that to the punter? Who? That's Bianchi. I guess Bianchi loses 15 yards on there, right?
Wow. Wow. That's something you don't see too often.
Well,
so for Carbondale, they will end up with great field position at the Lakeland 10-yard line. Now, can they take advantage of it, Glenn? That's the big question. They're handed a gift.
But where are they, in the 5?
At the 10-yard line.
Lakeland 10, okay.
Just about 4 minutes left here in the first half at Lakeland Stadium on the Call Ball scoreboard. Chargers down by 17. And we're going to have another timeout. We're going to keep it here. Well, Glenn, to say the least, kind of a sloppy first half.
Yeah.
As we come down to the final 4 minutes here.
But you were right, though.
Opening night.
It is the first game.
Opening night, that's expected.
Think about Carbondale just can't get going. That has a lot to do with Lakeland's front line. But they got through this time, and they have an opportunity of a lifetime here to get a score.
Well, Bianchi was back to punt, and his knee went down, and he was down on the play. So on 4th down, Lakeland turned it over to Carbondale on downs, and now the Chargers will operate from the Chief 10-yard line. We'll see if they can put something together to hit the scoreboard before halftime. So we'll see what Bob Matuszek has under his sleeve, see if he can pull a rabbit out of his hat.
Well, let's go back to the old Western Wayne playbook.
You never know. As Carbondale will be set to work on the first down play. Ketty will hand it off. It is Bruin on the carry and nowhere to go. Maybe a short gain, couple on the play.
Picked up 3.
Keep it
Bruin on a carry, brought down by Chris Shamola. Gain of 3, brings up.
Yeah, this is a key play for the Chargers from a standpoint of momentum, Glenn.
Yep.
This could be big for them.
They need to put a score on the board.
Second down and 7 after the 3-yard gain. And this time, Bigetti out of the gun. Bruin off the left tackle, and Lakeland will shut him down after another short gain. Now they're chipping away at the defense. Third down coming up. Glenn, you have to come away with points here.
Yeah, definitely. Down 17, Steve. I don't know if they have a field, an extra point kicker. They lost the boy from Forest City that graduated last year. He was excellent.
Colin Baylor.
Yeah, he was good.
3rd and 2 for the Chargers. No, a flag on the play.
Offside. That's a half the distance. So you got 2 yards to go and 2 yards to go and 2 plays.
Half the distance to the goal. 3rd and goal from the 1-yard line.
So Carbondale will talk things over in the huddle. We'll see if they can punch it in against this Lakeland defense that has been playing so well thus far. They're up by 17 on the Call Spall scoreboard with 2:25 left in the first half. Bigetti will keep. No indication. Touchdown. So Carbondale hits the scoreboard with 2:15 left in the first half.
Colochetti on the quarterback sneak.
17-6. Well, that's just what Carbondale needed, Glenn. They needed to get a break, which they did, and then they were able to punch it in for the score. So we'll see how that momentum will play out for the remainder of the first half and throughout the second half.
It looks like they're going for 2.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to see them going for extra points. I think for the most part, they're going to go for 2 throughout the game. As Carbondale is set to run the offense, as Bigetti will hand it off, and Jordan Myers is cut down by the Lakeland defense.
Jordan Myers is denied by Chris Shamola on the extra point attempt.
Shamola right there to make the stop, and with 2:15 remaining in the first half on the Call Spall scoreboard, it is Lakeland leading Carbondale 17-6 as we go to a break on Adams Cable High School football. When it comes to keeping your vehicle maintained and problem-free, Jerry's Tire and Auto Service in Carbondale has you covered. Call Jerry's for brake service, oil changes, state inspections, quality tires, wheel alignment, and rotation to enhance your vehicle's performance.
I'm Jerry Jablonowski. Call 282-TIRE for dependable automotive service in name brand tires at Jerry's Tire and Auto Service in Carbondale.
Insurance is more than just a policy. It's knowing that you are properly covered to protect all the assets you have worked so hard to acquire over the years. For over 50 years, McGovern Insurance has fulfilled the needs and expectations of families and businesses in the greater Carbondale area. McGovern Insurance Agency specializes in auto, home, commercial, and life insurance. Call for a competitive quote and superior service at 282-1170. Your protection comes first at McGovern Insurance Agency, 26th Avenue, Carbondale.
Welcome back to Lakeland Stadium, where the Chargers hit the scoreboard. They trail 17-6, teeing up the football. Jake Rossler, 2R deep for Lakeland on the return team. And here we go. This is a relatively short kick, and it is going to be caught at the 32-yard line. Cody Miller, I believe, on the reception.
Here comes a flag from all the way down by the goalpost.
Kick was fielded by Cody Miller.
Well, the officials are sorting things out.
I have no idea. Was he giving a signal? I think he was talking. He was complaining to the coach of Lakeland for something. It appears that way anyway.
Wow, how about this score, Glenn? Prep leading Valley View 19-0, 6:10 to play in the second quarter.
Wow. But they're good.
They are good, no doubt about it.
Another 5-yard penalty for procedure for something.
Illegal procedure against the Chiefs.
I don't know what they did, but
now the officials will spot the football near the 25-yard line. Lakeland back on the offensive attack with 2:13 to play in the first half. Nanowitz will hand it off. Lakeland will elect to run the football. And that was Kuzo getting the call. Well, Glenn, the way the game is played today, for the most part, if you have a good quarterback and receivers, they will open things up and they throw the football much more. I mean, back in the day, a game between Carbondale and Lakeland, they would just run the football, and I mean they would just pound it. This pass by Nanowitz is intercepted by the Carbondale area Charger defense, and Carbondale will pick off the pass and be inside the 15.
Intercepted by Francisco Roman.
Yeah, Francisco Roman. He's the strong corner of the Charger defense, picked it off, and that puts Carbondale in a very good position now, because they have plenty of time on the clock, 1:34 seconds, but they are going to have to get the most out of their offense as the football is spotted at the 13-yard line, where they will have it first down and 10. So we'll see if Carbondale can capitalize on the Lakeland turnover. And a timeout is called by Lakeland, and we'll keep it right here. And as we were talking, Glenn, back in the, you go back through the 70s, the 80s, 90s, high school football teams, they ran the football. It was going to be 3 yards, a cloud of dust, you're throwing on third down. And I just happened to look at the clock, right? It's 8:19, and we still have 1:34 seconds remaining.
Yep.
You would actually be in the third quarter of a game back in those, because you were running the football.
And in both leagues, the Suburban and the Big 11. Yeah.
Now, you have to take into consideration, okay, you're throwing the ball more in this day and age, but here tonight we've had a ton of penalties.
Well, we've had, let me see. Lakeland had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 5, 10, 15, 20, 35 yards. Carbondale had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 20, 35, 50 yards. So, and the stoppage and the talking and the officials getting together, you're right. It's a classic opening night game. Everybody's trying to get their ducks in order.
Carbondale now back on the offensive attack from the Lakeland 13-yard line, as Becchetti will send a man in motion, and their flag has to come out on that play.
Ball start on the Chargers.
That will set Carbondale back 5 yards to the 18.
That's a biggie. That's a biggie. Now you got to go 20 yards instead of 15, which is big.
Well, right now, 1st and 15 for the Chargers, as Becchetti will set, fire, wide open. Pass is perfect to Keegan Kuna for the touchdown, 18-yarder.
Keegan Kuna for the touchdown.
An 18-yard strike from Cole Bichetti to Keegan Coogan. And it is 17-12 as the Chargers answer, and now they'll probably go for two. So it's amazing, Glenn. In the first quarter of this game, it looked like the Chiefs were going to run away with it. And Carbondale collected their thoughts. They got everything together, took advantage of a Lakeland miscue, and now they're right back in the ball game, trailing 17-12 on the Call Spall scoreboard, and they will try for the 2-point conversion. Bichetti with a long count. He will keep it. Oh, Lakeland defense is right there. Bichetti, I don't think he made it. No, he did not get into the end zone. So the Lakeland defense rises to the occasion. They shut down Carbondale on the 2-point conversion try, and with 1:28 remaining in the first half on the Call Spall scoreboard, Lakeland leads it 17-12. We'll be right back with more Adams Cable High School football.
Nix Excavating and Paving of Carbondale is committed to providing professional service in residential and commercial excavating, land clearing and demolition, foundations, driveways, sidewalks, and utility lines. Enhance your property with new paving and seal coating, mulch, or stone. For expert service on your next project, count on Nix Excavating and Paving Carbondale.
Today, we customize everything. So why not customize your video choices with Echo Stream, the full-featured video service powered by Adams Broadband. Just install the Echo Stream app on your compatible streaming devices. Then watch with features like Look Back and Restart, plus Cloud DVR to record all of your favorite programs. Powered by fast, reliable Adams Broadband and smart Wi-Fi. Customize your video. Call or visit adamscable.com to sign up.
Jake Rossler will tee it up for Carbondale. 2R deep for the Chiefs. Squib kick. And it is caught there by an up back from Lakeland. And for the Chiefs, Cody Miller caught it. And Lakeland will have excellent field position as they start this drive late in the first half. First down and 10 near their own 38-yard line. So Carbondale right back in the ball game. It looked as though earlier, Glenn, it looked as though the Chiefs were going to run away with this, and Carbondale put it together. And now
there's still plenty of time for
Lakeland.
Nanowitz, that Nanowitz to Rosenkrantz and McFarland. There's plenty of time for them to score.
From the 39-yard line, David Nanowitz will go to work running the Lakeland offense. Now he will position Kuzo to his right. Nanowitz to keep. Nanowitz looking for room, found a seam, upended at the 45-yard line. Carbondale defense right now pumped up. Daniel Gonzalez, the weak side cornerback, the senior, making the tackle. And you could see the momentum has changed, and Carbondale a little bit more fired up on defense. And the Chiefs now, with just about 1 minute left, will face second down and 4 from their own 45. Kuzo in motion. Nanowitz will keep it. Turns it upfield. He has the first down inside Carbondale territory. For the Chiefs, they need to act quickly with 49 seconds remaining. And the clock will begin to run now.
They may even have no timeouts. I didn't check. I didn't chart that, but
on the first down play, Lakeland taking a long time getting this play underway with 31 seconds. 3 wide receivers on the top of your screen as Nanowitz will elude a tackler, and he's heading for the first down. He's got it as he barrels right into Daniel Gonzalez near the 33-yard line. Well, with 18 seconds left, they're going to have to come up to the line of scrimmage, maybe spike the football with 12 seconds left, and that's what they will do. 10 seconds left. Time was running out. Boy, that play was taking a long time to get underway, Glenn. They wasted a lot of precious time getting that going. Now with 10.
Now there's a flag way down the field.
There's a flag on the play, so we might get more yards here.
Yeah, let's wait and see what the call will be with 10.5 seconds left. 17-12 if you're just tuning in. Lakeland, your leader. As we're just seconds away from halftime here at Chaplain Lake.
Wave the flag off.
Well, I hope they pick the flag up. There they go. And the player shaken up for Carbondale near the line, near the 29-yard line. So
that's.
Well, Glenn, I do have to say, this might be one of the longest first halves I remember in quite some time. It's almost 8:30.
This could be breakfast soon.
Now hopefully this is only a cramp, as the player for Carbondale is being attended to.
I think it's Daniel Gonzalez. I thought I saw 13.
Well, let's wait for the official word as we have 10 seconds left in this first half. I'm going to try to update you possibly in some high school football. Yeah, that was Gonzalez. Old Forge leads West Scranton 14-6 at halftime. Prep over Valley View 19-0 at the half. Wow.
Well,
a lot of surprises, and we've had some here. From the 34-yard line on the second down play, 2nd and 10 for Lakeland with 10.5 seconds remaining in the half. Nanowitz unloads the pass. It is complete, and Rosenkrantz has it. Rosenkrantz knows where he's going. He has to get out of bounds, and he just does. Wow, that was close.
Takes it out of bounds. First down, Lakeland.
1.4 seconds. Well, I'll tell you something, for Chase Rosenkrantz, that was a heads-up play, and I'll tell you why, Glenn. He caught the football, knew he didn't have anywhere to go, and had the good sense to take it out of bounds on the far side of the field and just made it.
You can bet this one's going into the end zone towards McFarland, get it up high, and see what could happen.
Well, you've got two key targets,
Luke
McFarland or Chase Rosenkrantz. McFarland has height, Rosenkrantz with speed. It's going to be
Nanowitz
interesting.
with an arm.
Yes, Nanowitz has the arm. Will he have the time? Will the Charger defense put enough pressure on him? We'll see how it plays out.
Yeah, they may be trying a field goal here, Steve.
Yeah, we're going to find out. Maybe they will. They are. Let's see, where are they lining up? Is the football spotted on the 20? That's going to be about a 30-yarder. Let's check it.
He's got a good foot.
That's going to be a 38-yarder.
Kick from Bianchi is up.
It's good.
Wow, that's perfect. How about that? Ryan Bianchi with the field goal.
Wow.
What a way for the first half to come to an end on the field goal by Ryan Bianchi. And it's 20-12 Lakeland. You talk about a wild finish of a first half, Glenn. That's incredible. We are going to step aside, go to a break. Coming up, the halftime show here at Lakeland Stadium. We will bring it to you. And then Glenn will run down all of the first half stats after this timeout on Adams Cable High School Football.
You deserve expert heating, cooling, and plumbing service. So just call Spall. T.E. Spall & Son has been serving northeastern Pennsylvania with expert customer service for 39 years in all phases of residential and commercial heating, cooling, and plumbing. So just call Spall for the expert service you deserve. Visit them at callspall.com. For service, remember, just call Spall. Providing the ultimate in professional service is a tradition at Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, Carbondale. For more than 50 years, families in Carbondale and its surrounding area have used our 2 Hospital Street and 74 North Main Street locations for a traditional service, cremation or memorial services, or a service of personal preference. Contact Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated to handle every detail. When you need collision repair, rely on Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center to restore your vehicle to its original condition. Beston's is a full-service, state-of-the-art collision repair center where customer satisfaction is the #1 priority. Their motto at Beston's, every job is perfect or it doesn't leave the shop. Beston's Collision Center in Carbondale, the trusted name in collision repair in northeastern Pennsylvania.
Carbondale area marching Chargers are proud to present their 2024 field show, a blast from the 80s cinematic style. The Chargers will begin by fighting their way to success with Eye of the Tiger, featuring marching. Watch out for fun and mix as the Chargers hunt for ghosts and ghosts. Lastly, the Chargers will lead you through a parade downtown Chicago, featuring Ferris Bueller himself at the Little Swiss. The band is under direction of band director Megan McDermott, assistant band director Gabriella Talarico, girls coach Selena Rosa, assistant girl coach Nicole Rakowski. Volunteers Tina McDonald and Jennifer Thornton, drum majors Marissa Matushek and Adrian Clayton, drill captain Giselle LaRoche, assistant co-captains Serenity McGowan and Talia Perry. Officers are librarian Leslie Francisco, uniform managers Sean Granville and Juliana Denny, equipment managers Fallon Filmy and Nicholas Chichorka, band representative Julian Kodorchak, secretary Sylvia Condita, girl written by Megan McDermott, girl team choreography by Giselle LaRoche, the clown routine by Nicolia Bukowski, group routine choreography contributed by the team. And now, travel back in time with the 2024 Lakeland Chargers.
I kind of did that with the fair. So Monday night, like that Monday, I worked all day at the fair just to go and do it again. Do Tuesday morning.
2 hours that I have to run to Walmart. Run home.
Paycheck was nice until the fair was over.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh, Hurwick's the best.
I was like, me stuff on Thursday and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that.
Okay, well, I can pay some things now.
Right? I was like, 15 hours of overtime. Yeah, right? I paid so many things.
I
Welcome back to Lakeland Stadium, where we are at halftime in today's season opener. This Lackawanna Football Conference crossover matchup, Division II, Division III, Chargers and the Chiefs. 20-12, your halftime score. Lakeland, your leader. Glenn Muskowski will be along in just a moment to bring you up to date on all of the first half stats after we step aside for a break on Adams Cable High School Football.
The White's Crossing Sports Shop, Canaan Street in Carbondale, is the leading authority for the outdoors in northeastern Pennsylvania. Visit them for a complete line of archery accessories, hunting and fishing licenses, live bait, fishing tackle, and LEM meat processing supplies. Call 570-282-4699 and be sure to check out their Facebook page. Finding that unique seasonal outdoor item has never been easier with help from Tom and the staff at the White's Crossing Sports Shop.
Well, folks, remember, archery season will open Saturday, October 5th, and the White's Crossing Sports Shop has all the accessories you need, including archery licenses and a full line of crossbows, targets, and tree stands, and much more. Check it all out and see Tom at the White's Crossing Sports Shop and make your archery season a successful one. Well, it's been a very interesting matchup here in the first half at Lakeland Stadium, where the Chiefs jumped out to a 14-0 first quarter lead, and it looked as though they were going to dominate the Carbondale area Chargers. But then a couple of breaks, Carbondale took advantage of a couple of Lakeland turnovers, and suddenly they were back in the ball game. And Lakeland was able to tack on a field goal late here in the first half to take a 10-point lead at halftime. But, Glenn, what a turn of events, and what really, from a standpoint of momentum, that was big for Carbondale in the first half because they got things going in quarter number 2.
And even Lakeland had a minute and 20 seconds or whatever it was when they got the ball back. And you could almost see them scoring, and that would have been a little bit of a backbreaker for scoring a field goal. That still puts Carbondale one score down, so it's not too bad. But let's give you a little rundown of the scoring. With 7:43 left in the first quarter, Nanowitz to McFarland for a touchdown. Bianchi's kick is good, 7-0. With 6:01 in the first quarter, Jacob intercepts for a touchdown. Bianchi's kick is good. It's 14-0. With 10:45 left to go in the second quarter, Bianchi's field goal makes it 17-0. Now, Carbondale with 2:15 to go in the second quarter, Bacchetti here, a 1-yard run. The run was no good, so it makes it 17-6. And then with 1:28 to go, after an interception by Roman, but Bacchetti to Kuna for a 15-yard TD. The run was no good. That leaves about a minute and a half to go in the first half, and Lakeland comes down, and Bianchi hits a 30-yard field goal to make the score 20-12 at halftime. Now, for Carbondale, not much of an offense totally, but two big plays. Bacchetti rushes for 2 yards and a touchdown. Bruin rushes for 6 rushes for 11 yards. Jordan Myers 4 rushes with no yards. Bacchetti 2 for 4 for 17 yards and a touchdown. Kuna has the touchdown pass for 15, and Rosso has a 2-yard pass. They ran 22 plays. They had 7 first downs, and they had 5 penalties for 35 yards. For Lakeland, Rosenkrantz rushes 11 for 22 yards, and he had 2 of those big losses on those pass plays, so that's what knocked his total down. Kuzo 8 for 8, 18 yards, and Bianchi 1 for -15, which was when he tried to catch the low snap and he put his knee down, and there was a 15-yard play. Nanowitz attempted 8 passes, completed 6 for 56 yards and 1 TD. McFarland had 2 catches for 39. Myers had 1 for 3, and Rosenkrantz had 2 for 19. They ran 15 plays. They had 2 for... I made a mistake here. Carbondale had 2 first downs, and Lakeland had 7. And the penalties they had 5 penalties. So a sloppy first half, some good play, some great interceptions, and some good runs. We're getting through our first game. They're getting through their first game. The officials are getting through their first game.
Well, we'll see how things play out now here in the second half as both teams had a chance to settle down. They had the locker room session with their coaches. They went over the second half strategy, and we'll see who will take control of the game here in the second half. Great to have you with us tonight here on Adams Cable High School Football, alongside Glenn Muskowski, and, of course, handling our live stream tonight, Carly Allison. Boy, wow, what a job she's done here tonight for us. Carly, thank you very much. She's handling everything, filling in for Chris Nanfeld. And, of course, Chris Falls, who is operating camera tonight on top of the press box. He's filling in for Claire Seymour, who is very busy, had a very busy couple of weeks. And they're filling in tonight, doing a very good job. And for the first game, we've got a marathon here.
They'll get home just in time to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah, Carly.
What does it mean to be an expert?
Hold on,
does
folks.
it mean getting the job?
Yeah, my commercial rotation just took off here, erratically. But anyway, poor Carly has to go into work tomorrow, so we'll see if we can move this football game along. 7 o'clock comes early, Glenn.
Yep.
I mean,
I could agree with that.
well, we are ready to rock with the second half here at Lakeland on the College Ball scoreboard, 20-12. The Chiefs your leader. And here we go as Lakeland will kick it off. And this high end over end kick will be caught will not be caught at the 15-yard line.
Voglino on the return.
And that is Caden Voglino, the sophomore, 5'6", 140 pounds on the return. No damage done as Carbondale area will bring its offense onto the field, and we'll see what kind of strategy they will have now. Will they try to run the football? Are they going to try to maybe open things up a little bit and soften up the Lakeland defense? We'll see how it plays out. Boy, what a crowd on hand for tonight's game here at the stadium.
They have to be careful here, Steve. They definitely have to be careful. They don't want a miscue down here.
Carbondale operating from their own 15-yard line. And Cole Bicchetti will keep it, and play goes nowhere as Lakeland was right there defensively.
Bicchetti out of keeper, brought down by Weston Loomis.
Second down and 10 coming up for the Chargers. Now for Carbondale area,
second and 13.
Next week they will be at Nanticoke area. Then they will have 2 home games in week 3 and 4 against Holy Redeemer and Holy Cross. Second and 13 yards to go for the Chargers. Bicchetti, the ball is on the ground.
Recovered.
He was pitching the ball out, and the Lakeland player right into the Lakeland player's hands. Bad mistake.
So Carbondale turns over the football. Well, they're starting the second half off the way they started the first half, Glenn. And for Lakeland, we'll see if they will take advantage of the
First
miscue.
goal from the 7-yard line.
Puts Lakeland in a very good position. First down and goal from the Charger 7. A lot of options right here for the Chiefs as Nanowitz will hand it off, and they will go off the right side as Caden Kuzo.
Caden Kuzo on the carry. Brought down by Connor Sansky.
Oh, Connor Sansky made the tackle, and Glenn, we talked about him in the pregame show.
Yeah.
Sansky, a transfer from Riverside, 5'11", 200-pound senior.
Second goal from the 2-yard line.
Second down play coming up with 10:44 on the College Ball scoreboard. As Nanowitz will keep, lowers the shoulder, and we'll check to see.
He's
got the touchdown.
2-yard
touchdown run for David Nanowitz. And the Chiefs increase their lead to 26-12 over the Chargers. Carbondale will look back at this game, Glenn, if they don't rally here in the second half and come back. They're going to look at all of the miscues they had, and they're going to have to try to clean all of that up as Ryan Bianchi will attempt the extra point.
Flag on the play.
And a flag. And a procedure call against the Chiefs.
Ball start against Lakeland.
So that's a 5-yarder. And he'll try it once again. As Bianchi this time out of the hold of Rocco Spataro. And another flag.
Offsides on Carbondale.
This time the Chargers. So Lakeland gets those 5 yards back after the false start. And Bianchi still waiting to attempt that extra point. Here comes the snap, high snap. And this kick is perfect. 10:37 remaining in the third. Lakeland 27, Carbondale 12. Here on Adams Cable High School Football. We'll be right back with more in a moment.
27, Carbondale 12.
When it comes to keeping your vehicle maintained and problem-free, Jerry's Tire and Auto Service in Carbondale has you covered. Call Jerry's for brake service, oil changes, state inspections, quality tires, wheel alignment, and rotation to enhance your vehicle's performance.
I'm Jerry Jablonowski. Call 282-TIRE for dependable automotive service in name brand tires at Jerry's Tire and Auto Service in Carbondale.
Welcome back to Lakeland Stadium, 10:37 to play in the third. Lakeland increases its lead to 27-12 over Carbondale. And Ryan Bianchi set to kick it off for the Chiefs, 2 are deep for the Carbondale area Chargers. Yeah, we're just waiting for play to resume.
It seems like everything's in slow motion here today.
Bianchi to kick off.
Poor Chang gang over there. They're waiting for something to happen, Glenn. Here we go. Bianchi is ready. Wow, what a great kick. Bruin will let this bounce into the end zone, a wise move.
Touchback.
And Carbondale will have the football at its own 20. And they are going to have to see if they can get it going offensively. Not a good way to start the second half, turning over the football, giving Lakeland a gift, perfect field position. They took advantage of it. And right now for the Chargers, with 10:37 remaining in the third quarter, they're set to run their offense, and here they come. Led by their center, Matteo Spinelli. Cole Bicchetti will hand it off on the inside, and Carbondale will pound it off right tackle, and not a bad run on the first down play from the 20.
22.
That is Ethan Bruin. And we have an official timeout right now. Okay, now they will start the clock.
Get a 5, second of 5.
Second down coming up for Carbondale from their own 25. As Cole Bicchetti will hand it off, and it looks like Jordan Myers getting the call, and he squirts right across midfield. Great job by the Carbondale offensive line to open up the hole for him. Actually, his knee touched just shy of the 50. Boy, they're going to place it right on the 50. So what a great run to give Carbondale some breathing room now. And we'll see if the Chargers can sustain the drive right here with a new set of downs from midfield. Gonzalez along with Rossler, wideouts on the bottom of your screen. And Carbondale once again to Myers at midfield. Myers keeps the feet pumping and will drive to the 47-yard line.
What an effort.
Jordan Myers on a carry.
Well, Jordan Myers, Glenn, 5'8", 150. And wow, a lot of heart on that play. He was in there with all of those big linemen from Lakeland, Loomis, Kilmer, all those guys, and didn't give up on the play, picked up a couple of additional yards. And it is second down and 7 for Carbondale. Cole Bicchetti, the freshman, to Myers. And Myers with a big hole and a first down for Carbondale. And right now, it is the Carbondale offensive line doing the job. Boy, right across the line of scrimmage. I'll tell you, Carbondale, Glenn, has size. Chase Roach at left tackle is 230 pounds. Spinelli at center is 240. Elijah Howdershield at right guard is 240, and Jaden Keller at right tackle is 320. So if this offensive line gets going and they don't turn over the football, they might be able to make some noise offensively. On the first down play, inside handoff, this time nothing there. Lakeland defense all over it, and a player shaken up for Carbondale near the line of scrimmage.
Getting out of carry, brought down by Dylan Loomis.
And with 7:52 remaining here in the third on the Call Spall scoreboard, and the Chargers trailing 27-12.
That looks like a cramp.
Tell you what, I think I'm starting to cramp up here. Been a long night. But that is expected.
It's not tomorrow yet, is it?
I thought it was tomorrow about 6:30. Wow. So there's an injury timeout.
That looks like he's cramping up there.
And Glenn, with the warm temperatures, it's not hard to get dehydrated.
I was going to say,
difficult.
You have to keep those fluids going.
Right.
And you got all that equipment on. That's tough.
Now, as we talked about it before, traditionally, back in the day, high school football would start the Friday after Labor Day. And by that time, you had some, for Carbondale, it looks like, what's that, Howdershield? Anyway, they would start the Friday after Labor Day, and it was much cooler. It felt like football, but tonight is one of those nights. It cooled off nicely. That was Connor Sansky coming out of the game. He'll be out for at least one play, as the Chargers will face second down and 9. And then the season got moved up to the last week of August, but here, third week of August, we have football, and the Carbondale Charger offense is beginning to take control, and Carbondale running the football, doing a good job, and they'll face third down coming up. But it did cool off nicely after a beautiful day here in the great Northeast. Now we'll see who will get the call here on third down, as Bruin and Myers will line up behind freshman quarterback Cole Bigetti. Somebody moved on the Lakeland defensive line.
That's the first down.
So Carbondale should sustain the drive right here.
Offsides on Lakeland.
It's a 5-yarder to give
Penalty will
Carbondale
result in a
an
first
automatic
down.
first down. Well, let's see if we could get an update here on high school football, Glenn. Wow. Glenn, I don't think you're ready for this.
This is the prep score, I bet.
26-0 Scranton Prep in the third.
Wow.
That is a shocker.
For sure.
First down and 10. Carbondale inside handoff. Lakeland right there to shut it down. Good job by the Chiefs.
No game brings up 2nd and 10.
Watch them coming back to that pass.
Well, you know what Carbondale's plan is. They're going to try to pound the football.
Yep.
But right now, Glenn, this is a key possession for the Chargers because they trail 27-12. You need a score.
Yep.
You need to come away with points.
For sure.
2nd and 10 for Carbondale. 5:54 to play in the third. And this time it's Myers again, and he falls forward across the 20 to about the 17.
That's been a good
Jordan
series.
Myers on a carry. Brought down by Rocco Spataro and Dylan Loomis.
Well, third down coming up. 3rd and 5, Carbondale area. Pretty impressive drive after Carbondale came out of the locker room and immediately turned the football over to Lakeland, who took advantage of that and scored. And Bigetti will hand it off to Myers. Myers off the right side, and he's met there by a host of blue shirts.
Well, he picked up half of what he needed.
Looked like Jaden Pokelemba, left cornerback of Lakeland, leading the way.
Cody Miller, Rocco Spataro there.
Spataro also in on the tackle.
Oh, another cramping.
They bring up 4th and 3.
And another player down for Carbondale. And that is Myers, but he's going to get up. And, yeah, he's got a cramp in his leg.
Yeah.
Fortunately,
Steve,
he's able to come off the field and walk it off.
You get those cramps from
I-
dehydration.
I don't even like to talk about it, Clint.
There's no more pain any worse than that.
You know what's really frustrating? When you know it's on the way,
Yep,
when you know it's
coming,
and you can't do anything about it.
You run to the refrigerator for the pickle juice.
Yes. And hope your wife doesn't spill it all over the counter like she did with me. They're down in 15.
It's open.
Bigetti fires downfield. It is a touchdown to Ethan Bruin on a slant pattern.
Bichetti's passed and
Let's see.
Was that
5, 10, 15.
touchdown, Ethan Bruin.
4:21 left in the third quarter. Carbondale right back in it, down 27-18. And they are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Well, this is kind of the game that you expect when you get Carbondale and Lakeland together. No matter what kind of seasons they're having, it seems as though they always turn it up a notch, Glenn. And they never disappoint. Timeout, Carbondale.
Why not?
Timeout,
Why not?
Carbondale.
Well, I think Carbondale wanted to take a look and see the formation maybe of Lakeland. And maybe they'll plan accordingly. As acting head coach Bob Matuszek took the timeout.
We got to get the football team to find a soccer player, a kicker for Carbondale. That's what you need. That's what they need.
Right.
Because those, if you don't get the two, one sometimes means a lot.
You want to come away with points. Sure. Let's put it that way. We talked about it so many times, even here tonight. Great to have you with us here on Adams Cable High School Football. Great to have you tuned in, no matter where you are. I know there's a lot of people at campgrounds around the area. Everyone out there at the campground by Acre Lake tuned in all around the area. And this game not over by a long shot with 4:21 to play here in the third on the Call Spall scoreboard. And Carbondale, after the timeout, ready with the two-point conversion attempt. Oh boy. Rossler was coming in motion, and here comes the flags.
Yeah.
Ball start, Carbondale.
Now that hurts.
Yeah, that's a big one. Now you got to go 7 yards.
Once again, Cole Bicchetti off play action will roll out, firing in the end. Oh, they missed a golden opportunity in the end zone. They had a receiver wide open, and they could not come up with the play. They had Bruin open in the end zone, and they could not come up with the play. And with 4:21 left, we will go to a break and come right back with much more here on Adams Cable High School Football.
The White's Crossing Sports Shop, Canaan Street in Carbondale, is the leading authority for the outdoors in northeastern Pennsylvania. Visit them for a complete line of archery accessories, hunting and fishing licenses, live bait, fishing tackle, and LEM meat processing supplies. Call 570-282-4699. And be sure to check out their Facebook page. Finding that unique seasonal outdoor item has never been easier with help from Tom and the staff at the White's Crossing Sports Shop.
Well, a reminder from Tom and the great staff at the White's Crossing Sports Shop. Archery season opens Saturday, October 5th, and White's Crossing Sports Shop has all of the accessories you need, including archery licenses and a full line of crossbows, targets, tree stands, and much more. Check it out. Stop in and see Tom for everything you need at the White's Crossing Sports Shop.
What does it mean to be an expert? Does it mean getting the job done right? Or being able to pinpoint a problem and quickly find a solution? Whatever the meaning, the team in NJS are your experts in hydraulic and pneumatic components. So whether you need a custom hose built on the spot or a cylinder repaired from the ground up, the experts at NJS are there when you need them. And with the area's largest hose and fittings warehouse, NJS has thousands of the parts you need in stock and ready to go. NJS Route 6 Mayfield, online at njsco.com. NJS is proud to call this area home and proud to sponsor our area athletes on Adams Cable.
Welcome back to Lakeland, as kickoff was perfect by Carbondale area, and on the reception, Noah Kuzo lost his footing, so he is down at that point, and Lakeland will bring its offense onto the football field with 4:19 left here in third quarter action. Well, it's going to be interesting to see now if Carbondale area defensively can hold Lakeland here, as the Chargers trail by 9. They're within striking distance,
First
but
10, Lakeland from the 20-yard line.
This is going to be a key series for both teams.
Yep. Carbondale has to stop them. Lakeland has to puts a score on the board. That makes the Carbondale's job much more difficult.
Here comes Lakeland on first down and 10. Oh, wow.
False start.
Delay of game. Well, that will set Lakeland back 5 yards and bring up first down and 15. As Nanowitz will get set to run the offense, Rosenkrantz in motion. And Nanowitz on a keeper right up the middle to the 20-yard line. Now Nanowitz getting up limping.
Nanowitz on the keeper.
And checking out is Kuzo, and Rocco Spataro will check in.
Get it 5, brings up 2nd and 10.
And Nanowitz right now getting ready to run the offense. Play clock at 11. And the handoff will go to Spataro, and Spataro strung out and cut down. Flag on the play. Great defensive play by Francisco Roman. He was right there at the point of attack.
What's that? What's the flag?
Well, that flag came out quickly. And with 3:34 to play, another player down for Carbondale. You're just tuning in. The Chiefs lead it 27-18 on the Colts Ball scoreboard with 3:34 left in third quarter action. Another player down for the Chargers. And we would like to thank all of the people who make high school football possible. Of course, Adams Cable Service, always looking out for the community. Proud to bring you high school football here on Channel 107. By the Comfort Doctors, T.E. Spall & Son, Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, with locations at 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street. Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center, a longtime sponsor of high school football. Anthony Beston and a great crew. They do great work on restoring your vehicle to showroom condition. Tell them we said hello and on the broadcast. NJS Systems and Controls, Route 6 Mayfield. They're your source for experience, dependability, and 24-hour service. Boy, they have that big, brand new building on Route 6 in Mayfield. They're going to have a grand opening coming up, so it's well worth checking out, folks. And they are the guys that could build a machine from the ground up. They could design it, they could build it, and they are taking technology into the future. Also brought to you by Jerry's Tire and Auto Service. By the White's Crossing Sports Shop, Tom and the great staff, proud to bring you high school football. McGovern Insurance Agency, they've been a cornerstone of the downtown Carbondale business district for many years, and they are proud to sponsor Carbondale area football here on Adams Cable. Also brought to you by your friends at Nick's Excavating and Paving. Boy, Nick is a busy guy. If you've noticed, he's been up and down the valley all over doing paving and everything you need, and it's going to be a busy year going into the fall. You get that good weather. Everybody's trying to get all of the paving projects finished, and tell them you heard all about it here on Adams Cable. And, of course, always proud to bring you the starting lineups. Your friends at the Roselle Department Store, Sam and the great staff. Stop by and get all of your back-to-school clothes. And, wow, everybody's going back to school, Glenn, this week. The way things usually work, we would be having this game and kids would have been in school this week, but they are going back, I believe, coming up on Tuesday. So
amazing.
You need school clothes, anything you need, spirit wear for Carbondale area, Lakeland. Stop in and see the great staff at the Roselle Department Store. And when you see Sam, tell him I'll see him Thursday.
2nd and 18.
2nd down and 18 for the Chiefs.
That was another penalty on the Chiefs.
Now they'll get a little pass out on the near side there to
Barrows his pass complete to Chase Rosenkrantz.
Chase Rosenkrantz on the reception.
Brought down by Francisco Roman.
Big stop here for Carbondale if they can get it. Lakeland's got to start.
One on the
Lakeland
play.
not moving the ball. This so much.
You know what's not moving?
The clock.
The clock. I just happened to look up, and that thing isn't moving too quick. 3rd down and 17 for the Chiefs. Nanowitz steps up in the pocket, and a flag on the play. Nanowitz throws on the run. Pass incomplete.
And we got a flag.
Ball's incomplete. Jake Rossler on the coverage.
You know, Glenn, with all of the games on tap tonight, this might be the last one being played.
This might not be over until they start the tomorrow afternoon games.
Legal procedure penalty is declined. 4th down and 17.
Well, West Scranton Old Forge, Glenn, 2 players were ejected from that game.
Oh.
Wow.
Well, West Scranton Old Forge.
Yeah, that's wow. That could.
That I would say that rivalry goes back a long way, just like Lakeland and Carbondale.
Yeah.
Look at this. 4th down.
4th and 17 now for the Chiefs, and they are going to bring the punting unit on. Here comes the heat from Carbondale.
Oh, bad.
This is going to be a relatively short punt. It bounces at the 33, rolls out of bounds. Carbondale will have great field position.
Yankees punt goes out of bounds at the 34-yard line. Check that, 35-yard line.
Well, this is Carbondale's opportunity.
Absolutely.
Lakeland's got to dig in, play some good defense. They want to control this game.
On the Colts ball scoreboard, exactly 3 minutes to play in the 3rd, 27-18. The Chiefs lead the Chargers here in week number 1. Carbondale back on the offensive attack in excellent field position. Let's see if they could take advantage as Cole Bichetti, the freshman quarterback, will set them down. And the give is to Francisco Roman, who hammers off the right side.
Francisco Roman on the carry. Get a 4 on the play, brings up 2nd and 6.
Gonzalez and Rossler wide on the top of your screen. I formation behind Bichetti. And the pass outside, incomplete, intended for Jake Rossler. And a flag. Well, Jake really wasn't happy that he didn't come up with the catch and kind of spiked the football there, I believe. And
Unsportsmanlike conduct is the call.
that hurts Carbondale.
Yeah, it's 15.
Wow.
Wow. That's a big play.
Well, you have to stay cool, especially when you get in great field position and you have a little bit of momentum going. So a 15-yarder will push the football
After
back
penalty,
to
brings
the
up 2nd and Mayfield.
Lakeland 48. And Art Davis comes up with another classic. 2nd down in Mayfield.
Check that, 3rd and Mayfield.
Now this time Gonzalez, Rossler, and Roman wideouts on the near side. 3rd and 23. Pass near side. Oh, a little bit too high. Gonzalez couldn't come up with it over his head.
Pass intended for Daniel Gonzalez goes incomplete.
With under 2 to play in 3rd quarter action, it's 4th down and long, and the punting unit will come on for Carbondale.
See, just a simple play. When you lose your head a little bit, it takes you right out of the flow of the game. Can't happen. Cannot let that happen.
And Rossler to punt. Rosenkrantz awaits the kick. Here it comes, line drive shot. Carbondale right there on the coverage. And they are going to let it roll. And the ball will be down at the 15-yard line of the Chiefs. Lakeland takes over with 1:42 to play in third quarter action.
Third quarter.
Well, we'll see if the Chiefs can get something going, because they got the lead, but here in the second half, Glenn, they really didn't get anything together like they did in the first half. They were kind of hitting on all cylinders early, and then
the only break they got was the mishandled, not the snap, but they wanted to pitch
pass.
it out. I don't know. You down there, that's got to be perfect. That's a tough call.
Yeah, if you're going to do anything, you probably want to run the football up the middle, and
But because of the defensive pressure, the defender was in the backfield.
Little toss play near side.
And that was
they go up across
tackle.
the 20, and Rocco Spataro took a hit.
Danny Kuzo,
I should say. Kuzo
picked up 7.
Kuzo last year, Glenn, 52 attempts, 296 yards, and 4 touchdowns for Lakeland. Gain of 8 on that play. 2nd and 2. And Nanowitz will keep and drives up across the 25-yard line. And he has the first down.
And Elijah Howdershoot.
Now quickly, Lakeland will come up to the line of scrimmage with
first down, Chiefs.
45 seconds remaining, third quarter. On the call, Spall scoreboard, and the Chiefs leading 27-18. Nanowitz will direct some traffic, and here comes the snap. Nanowitz will hand it off, and Lakeland will go right up the gut of the Charger defense. Kuzo gets the call, and that could be the final play of quarter number 3.
Elijah Howdershoot.
See if Nanowitz will be able to get one more play off with 10 seconds on the clock. Nanowitz hands it off once again, and they will run right up the middle, and I think they found something there, Glenn, as Kuzo pounds across the 40 to the 42. Player down for Carbondale area. With 2.9 seconds remaining and a timeout, injury timeout. Well, they call it the backyard brawl, as it was coined by Larry Gabriel Jr., former writer for the Carbondale News. I think this game, when we put it in the books, Glenn, it's going to be the marathon.
Wow.
And when you're a small school also, numbers are a key factor. So teams can't really afford to lose players. And the injured player, of course, for the Chargers coming off the field was Ethan Bruin. Yeah, hopefully he's okay.
When you got players going both ways, they get no rest, and that is a difficult task, especially early in a season like this, when it's hot, and you've got again, you can't stress the importance of hydrating yourself.
2.9 seconds remaining. Nanowitz hands it off. Kuzo up the middle once again, and he is out near midfield to bring an end to third quarter action here at Lakeland Stadium. On the Call Spall scoreboard, it's Lakeland 27, Carbondale 18. Fourth quarter coming up after this timeout.
Insurance is more than just a policy. It's knowing that you are properly covered to protect all the assets you have worked so hard to acquire over the years. For over 50 years, McGovern Insurance has fulfilled the needs and expectations of families and businesses in the greater Carbondale area. McGovern Insurance Agency specializes in auto, home, commercial, and life insurance. Call for a competitive quote and superior service at 282-1170. Your protection comes first at McGovern Insurance Agency, 26th Avenue, Carbondale. Nick's Excavating and Paving of Carbondale is committed to providing professional service in residential and commercial excavating, land clearing and demolition, foundations, driveways, sidewalks, and utility lines. Enhance your property with new paving and seal coating, mulch, or stone. For expert service on your next project, count on Nick's Excavating and Paving, Carbondale.
Welcome back to Lakeland Stadium. Fourth quarter just getting underway. Chiefs lead at 27-18. And they will go with the running game right up the middle once again. So Lakeland might have found something right up the middle there, Glenn, because they've been testing the middle of that defensive line of Carbondale. And they've had some success in the last couple of minutes. New set of downs for the Chiefs as Nanowitz will keep the football around the right side and is dropped on the play. Well, Prep is rolling, Glenn. 33-0. 9:45 left in that game. As Nanowitz will hand it off. And this is, I believe, Rocco Spataro getting the call. And Carbondale trying to come up with a defensive stand right here and get the ball back. They need to shut Lakeland down right here. They cannot let Lakeland get a long drive and take a lot of time off the clock and get a score, because that might just seal the win for the Chiefs. So this is a big key third down play for the Charger defense. 3rd and 5. Nanowitz, little toss, coming to the near side, and
Noah Kuzo
first down.
That's Noah Kuzo.
Brought down by the Quest Kirby.
That was a good call by the
Not
coaching
Lakeland,
staff.
first down.
Good call by the coaching staff of Lakeland. They were pounding it right up the middle, and I think they took Carbondale by surprise coming around the near side. And it's a new set of downs for Lakeland with under 10 minutes left. And once again, Noah Kuzo taking the pitch out. And he stays in
Noah
bounds.
Kuzo on the carry. Brought down by Stephen Oakley.
And this is big for the Chiefs right now.
Gain of 3 brings up 2nd and 7.
As they pick up a new set of downs.
And they got
Clock is running with under 10 to play.
They have fresh running backs in there now too.
Yeah, that's big. Nanowitz, once again, will give it to Noah Kuzo. Round right end.
Noah Kuzo on the carry. Brought down by Stephen Oakley. Flag on the play.
Well, if you're able to bring in fresh players, that is big in a football game, especially in the fourth quarter.
You got a penalty. Holding.
Well, Glenn, how many penalties?
Calls holding against Lakeland.
How many
penalties in this game do we
Lakeland
have?
has 10. Carbondale has 8.
Wow.
Lakeland has 10 for 15, 25, 30, 40, 50, 65 yards. Carbondale has 8 for
Lots of
20,
after the penalty,
30,
brings up second and
45, 60, 75 yards.
Well, that will definitely be addressed at practice coming up on Monday. And when you review the film, 2nd and 13 for the Chiefs. Under 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, he gets out
Noah
on the
Kuzo again around the left side, and Kuzo is dropped inside the 30 of Carbondale.
Kuzo on the run, brought down by Jaquest Kirby.
Jaquest Kirby, the defensive end of Carbondale area, making the tackle. 5'10", 195-pound sophomore.
Gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 4.
Well, Kuzo can gets on the outside, Steve. He is quick.
Yes, he is.
Now they're back to their regular group.
Well, we'll see if they will take a shot at the end zone. On 3rd down and 4, Nanowitz will roll out, turns it upfield.
Oh,
He's got the first down, and Moore lowers the shoulder and continues to drive. And with 7:54 to play,
another flag.
Another flag comes out.
With that cutback, I wonder if there was a hold. Yep.
Yeah, there was.
Well, I ran out of spaces for my.
I see that. Wow. You filled it. Folks, you have to see this stat sheet. Yeah, the penalty against the Chiefs will move the football back.
Loss of 7 yards brings up 3rd and 11.
From the 35-yard line, 3rd down, 11 yards to go for Lakeland with 7:54 to play here in the fourth quarter. As Nanowitz, with time, steps up in the pocket, sees an opening, and
great
is
tackle.
Tripped up on the play around the right side.
Nanowitz on the scramble.
Picked up 5.
Brought down by Ethan Bruin.
And Ethan Bruin was right there.
He's playing a good game.
But the Chargers need a stop right here, Glenn. You can't allow Lakeland to pick up another first down. And this Charger defense has been on the field a long time here tonight.
They're tired.
You have to wonder if fatigue is a factor now. 4th and 4.
One-on-one coverage with McFarland out the far side.
Nanowitz again scrambling, looking for the first down. Wow! Nanowitz driving forward, and you have to wonder, boy, you could hear the hit up here in the press box, Glenn.
Is it enough? Is it enough for the first down?
Penalties against Lakeland.
Wow.
Another penalty.
Going to bring up 4th and 10.
6:56 left in the fourth quarter. 27-18. The Chiefs lead it on the Call Spall scoreboard. Carbondale needs a stop. The Chiefs need 10 yards to pick up a first down. 4th and 10.
Another timeout.
Wow. We are going to take a 30-second timeout, and we'll be right back with more in just a moment.
You deserve expert heating, cooling, and plumbing service. So just call Spall. T.E. Spall & Son has been serving northeastern Pennsylvania with expert customer service for 39 years in all phases of residential and commercial heating, cooling, and plumbing. So just call Spall for the expert service you deserve. Visit them at callspall.com. For service, remember, just call Spall.
Final of Riverside, 16-3 over Dunmore.
Welcome back to Lakeland Stadium. Alongside Glenn Muskowski, Carly Allison handling our live stream tonight.
32, Pittston 0.
And Chris Falls operating camera tonight. Steve Young, great to have you with us. And with 6:34 left in the fourth quarter, Lakeland looks down the barrel of 4th down and 10 yards to go from the Carbondale 34-yard line. Anowitz with the rush on, eludes a would-be tackler, fires downfield. Rosenkrantz is open. He's got it for a 34-yard touchdown.
Flag on the play.
Oh, a flag on the play.
Bring it back.
It's
Holding,
coming back.
Probably.
Oh, my. Head coach Dave Nanowitz, or let's say Dave Perwarczyk, not happy with the call.
Good ball, personal foul against Lakeland.
Touchdown.
Touchdown is good.
Touchdown is good, okay. So the touchdown is good. It's 33-18.
Penalty will be assessed on a kickoff.
And the personal foul, of course, as you heard, Art Davis, public address announcer here at Lakeland. The penalty will be assessed against Lakeland on the kickoff. And with the Chiefs leading 33-18, it will be Ryan Bianchi for the point after touchdown. Spataro holding. The kick is good. 34-18. Lakeland, your leader.
Let's go drive!
Adams Cable High School Football.
Providing the ultimate in professional service is a tradition at Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, Carbondale. For more than 50 years, families in Carbondale and its surrounding area have used our 2 Hospital Street and 74 North Main Street locations for a traditional service, cremation or memorial services, or a service of personal preference. Contact Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated to handle every detail.
Lakeland comes up with a big touchdown. Perfect strike from David Nanowitz to Chase Rosenkrantz. Ryan Bianchi tacking on the extra point. 34-18. Lakeland, your leader. And Carbondale now with 6:24 left will await the kickoff. Tell you what, Glenn, for a long game, nobody has really left the stadium. If you take a look on this beautiful night, they want to keep enjoying this night.
Lakeland jumped out. Took advantage of a 17-0. Carbondale comes back, makes it a game. A couple of mistakes by Carbondale really puts them in a hole. Lakeland comes back and scores again.
Bianchi's kick. Wow, it's a beauty. From about the 18-yard line on the return.
No, you can't stop.
No, you can't stop. That's not good.
Ethan Bruin on the return.
Bruin returning it for the Chargers.
Met first by Jackson Poches.
Well, we are going
First down,
to
Carbondale.
see how things play out now, Glenn. Carbondale, if they want to make any kind of a noise, they have to get a quick strike, and I mean, you're going to have to start throwing the ball. If you're going to try running the ball, you're just going to run the time off the clock.
Run yourself right out of the game.
Run it right off. Run yourself out of any kind of a chance. So we'll see how things play out as Cole Bichetti, the freshman, will drop back to throw. He will unload the pass, and it's a little bit too short. It was intended for Jordan Myers.
Yeah, he was triple teamed there.
Bichetti's pass intended for Jordan Myers falls incomplete. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10 from 35-yard line.
Well, coming up for Lakeland, next week they will be at Holy Cross. Week 3, they will take on Riverside here at home. Week 4 and 5, they will be on the road at Wyoming area and at Susquehanna. In Week 6, they will take on Dunmore, and we will have that game for you here on Adams Cable. As they hand the football off to Myers, and Myers is decked after a short gain coming around the right side. Carbondale area. Next week will be at Nanticoke. Then in Week 3 and 4, they will be home against Holy Redeemer and Holy Cross. Week 5 at Dunmore. And Weeks 6 and 7 and 8, they will be home against Montrose, Trail, and Riverside. And we will have the Susquehanna game in Week 9 for you and the Old Forge game in Week 10. 5:30 left in the 4th on the Call-Spall scoreboard. Carbondale, 3rd down and 7, trying to run the football. No.
Myers on a carry again.
Once again, Myers trying to carry the football, and
Myers has had a nice little game for himself in the second half especially.
Lots of one brings up 4th and 8.
Fourth down and 8. Carbondale with 5:19 left. (34-18), the Chiefs lead.
Why was the clock stopped there? There was a run before this, right?
Have to wait for the official. Maybe they had a reason. Watch for him to give the signal to start the clock as Bichetti will drop back and throws off his back foot.
Good
intended for
defensive
Caden Boglino, incomplete.
Bichetti's pass intended for Caden Boglino. Ball's incomplete. Pass defense by David Nanowitz.
So Lakeland will take over possession of the football on downs. 1st down and 10 with under 5 minutes to play.
Well, Steve, I think it's time for the Call-Spall play of the game, and I would have to say of all the things that happened in this game, with this 35-yard touchdown pass from Nanowitz to Rosenkrantz, that pretty much sealed the game, and I would think that would be the Call-Spall play of the game.
Yeah, the Call-Spall call of the game. Of course, that touchdown pass, Nanowitz finding Rosenkrantz wide open for the touchdown. And for the first time here in 2024, the Call-Spall call of the game. And it goes to Lakeland. Nanowitz will just hand it off, and Caden Kuzo with the ball still on his feet, breaking tackles and inside the 15-yard line.
Down to the 15-yard line. Brought down by Stephen Oakley with the touchdown saving grab.
Well, now another player down for the Chargers. Well, folks, it is official. Prep beat Valley View tonight in a shutout win, 33-0.
Wow.
Didn't see that one coming. Expected a much closer game. So with 4:47 left here at Lakeland Stadium on this beautiful night, injury timeout. Well, Glenn, game got off to a good start for Lakeland. They got out to that early lead. And then Carbondale turned things around, tried to get back in the game, but I think Carbondale got wore down defensively, Glenn. Their defense was on the field a long time in the first half, and I think you could see it starting to happen late in the midway to late third quarter that they were beginning to get fatigued. And
they have a number of guys playing both ways.
Right.
It's hard. It's hard to do that. But they a lot of cramping, so they've got to go back to their physical fitness area and clean that up, because you know how it is when you get a cramp, and that thing will gnaw at you for hours.
Yeah.
For hours. This old guy knows about it, I'll tell you that.
Let's put it this way: it doesn't help your golf game. I know that.
No. I wish I could have used that as an excuse, but
just try it. Maybe it will bring you some luck. You never know.
Well, it's just one of those months, not having a good one.
Looks like Francisco Roman for the Chargers. He's up on his feet. That's a good sign. .447 left here in the fourth quarter. 34-18, the Chiefs, Carbondale area. On the offensive attack, first down and 10 from their own 15, or Lakeland, I should say, with the football, and they will just pound it up the middle.
Caden Kuzo on the carry.
Yes, Caden Kuzo will go right up the gut of the Charger defense, and that will keep the clock running. I think head coach Dave Pawarczyk is thinking, hey, let's keep this football on the ground. Let's keep that clock moving. Let's get in the win column and try to get out of this game injury-free. Second down play coming up for the Chiefs, as Nanowitz will survey the Charger defense. And once again, it is Kuzo. Met there by the Charger
Kuzo
defense.
Again on a carry. Brought down by Isaiah Kilmer and Stephen Oakley.
Stephen Oakley was the guy who made the initial hit. He's a 5'8", 135-pound freshman in the ball game for the Chargers. He's wearing number 19. First down for Lakeland. First and goal from the 4-yard line. There's a timeout call by Carbondale. And we are going to go to a quick break and come right back with more after this.
When you need collision repair, rely on Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center to restore your vehicle to its original condition. Beston's is a full-service, state-of-the-art collision repair center where customer satisfaction is the #1 priority. Their motto at Beston's, every job is perfect or it doesn't leave the shop. Beston's Collision Center in Carbondale, the trusted name in collision repair in northeastern Pennsylvania. When it comes to keeping your vehicle maintained and problem-free, Jerry's Tire and Auto Service in Carbondale has you covered. Call Jerry's for brake service, oil changes, state inspections, quality tires, wheel alignment, and rotation to enhance your vehicle's performance.
I'm Jerry Jablonowski. Call 282-TIRE for dependable automotive service in name brand tires at Jerry's Tire and Auto Service in Carbondale.
Back at Lakeland, 3:21 left, first and goal for Lakeland from the Carbondale 4 as Nanowitz will set them down. Kuzo takes the handoff close to the line of scrimmage. Touchdown.
Kuzo spins into the end zone.
Caden Kuzo with a 4-yard touchdown run with 3:15 left. And the Chiefs are up 40-18. Ryan Bianchi is on for the extra point out of the hold of Rocco Spataro. Wow. Kick is no good.
The extra point try is no good.
So we have another break in the action. We'll come right back to Lakeland with the Chiefs leading 40-18 in a moment.
The White's Crossing Sports Shop, Canaan Street in Carbondale, is the leading authority for the outdoors in northeastern Pennsylvania. Visit them for a complete line of archery accessories, hunting and fishing licenses, live bait, fishing tackle, and LEM meat processing supplies. Call 570-282-4699 and be sure to check out their Facebook page. Finding that unique seasonal outdoor item has never been easier with help from Tom and the staff at the White's Crossing Sports Shop.
Well, the White's Crossing Sports Shop wants to remind you that archery season opens Saturday, October 5th, and they have all of the accessories you need, including archery licenses and a full line of crossbows, targets, tree stands, and much more. Stop in at the White's Crossing Sports Shop, talk to Tom and the great staff for everything you need to make archery season a successful one. Well, for Lakeland, it has been a successful opening night as they lead over the Chargers 40-18 with 3:15 to play here in fourth quarter action. And Lakeland once again will tee up the football as Ryan Bianchi will kick it off. And wow, this is a laser into the end zone for a touchback. Good kicker, Glenn.
Yes, he is. He's got a good foot. Wow.
Well, for Carbondale area, they're going to look back on this game, and it's going to be a tough way to start the season. Turning over the football, numerous mistakes, and they will have to turn the page. That's what you do, Glenn.
Well,
you work on what you did wrong and try to, improve that. Take the positives out of the game, turn the page, and then focus on next week's game at Nanticoke area. As the Chargers will go with a pitch, and this is Caden Boglino. And Boglino will carry the football around the left side for a first down.
Boglino on a carry.
He's a 5'6", 140-pound sophomore getting the call for the Chargers.
Brought down by Evan Lonzinski.
Well, the clock now running at a much more rapid pace, Glenn, here late in the fourth quarter as Chargers are running the football, and we are nearing the 2.5-minute mark remaining. First down for the Chargers, and they'll go on an inside handoff, and Bruin carry it out to the 40.
Ethan Bruin on the carry, brought down by Evan Lonzinski.
Second down play coming up.
Oh, let's see.
And we have 2 minutes left in the football game. 2nd and 5 for the Chargers. Have a couple of wideouts now on the near side as Bacchetti will hand it off, and this is Voglino going across midfield into Lakeland territory near the 47-yard line.
Caden Voglino on the carry.
So Caden Voglino getting to showcase his talent here tonight, late in the fourth quarter, and 1.5 minutes left. So we had our call of the game, and Lakeland will open up the season with a win, while the Chargers will fall to no wins and one loss here tonight. As Bichetti will hand it off once again, and at the 45-yard line,
Baglino on the carry again.
Baglino is whacked on the play.
Baglino's getting his
brought down by Matthew Pritchett.
Yeah,
his opportunity.
Well, you get in the ball game, Glenn, you want to make the most of it.
That's for sure.
And show the coaches what you have to offer.
Absolutely.
Final 49 seconds of tonight's contest here at Lakeland Stadium. Thanks for joining us for all of the action. As it's, I think, Glenn, it might be exactly, well, let's see, 9:49. One of the longer games we've had in high school football. Quite some time.
Bruin on the carry, brought down by Nathan Boyarski.
Bruin shaken up on the play with 28 seconds left at the 36-yard line. So for the Chiefs, next week at Holy Cross, that will definitely be a Saturday afternoon game. And then in week 3, they're going to have a battle against Riverside. Riverside, one of the teams picked to win this year, so they're going to have their work cut out for them. And for the Chargers, now they'll go back to the drawing board and try to find some kind of a combination that will generate some offense. They've shown signs that they could score some points. But they have to, but being very young at the skill positions, Glenn, I mean, opening night, it's difficult, but once they get going, a little bit of experience, and hopefully they'll pick up a couple of wins this season as the final 10 seconds will tick away, and that will do it here at Lakeland Stadium. Final 3 seconds, Bichetti to Voglino. Voglino taken down, and that will do it.
On the carry.
Lakeland will win it here tonight by the score of 40-18. Congratulations to the Chiefs and head coach Dave Pawarczyk as they pick up their first win of the season here over Carbondale area. Chargers fall to no wins and one loss. Well, it's been a pleasure bringing you all of the action here from Lakeland Stadium. And tonight, it has all been brought to you by Adams Cable Service, by the Comfort Doctors, T.E. Spall & Son, Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, with locations at 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street, Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center, NJS Systems and Controls, Route 6 Mayfield, by Jerry's Tire and Auto Service, White's Crossing Sports Shop, McGovern Insurance Agency, Nick's Excavating and Paving, and your starting lineups brought to you today by Roselle Department Store. Join us again for more Adams Cable High School football. Coming up when the Lakeland Chiefs will host the Bucks of Dunmore. For Glenn Muskowski, Carly Allison, and Chris Falls, I'm Steve Young. Till next time, so long from Lakeland Stadium.